probably made it clear that I'm very excited to play this game again. But in case I haven't made it clear, I will reiterate my excitement for playing this cool game. Really enjoyed it so far. We played a good chunk of it last night. I know there's lots more left in this game to experience. We kind of consolidated some things in our inventory. We, of course, have multiple inventory expansions, which is great. Interesting that it says open container X, but X does not actually open it. You have to click the button, which is a little bit odd. So maybe they don't mean literally the button X, or maybe it's a controller input. Maybe that's what they mean. We have some, of course, expansion space left. I think I'm going to leave the potions and throwable explosives and grenades, that kind of thing, fairly easy to reach. Easy where that is. Bunch of ammo in here, of course. And I think that's all fine and dandy. We're leaving our really good long-range weapon here, lever action rifle, which is very good long range. Except, actually, never mind. This is actually less range than a revolver. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was looking at the wrong numbers, the wrong stats. So it is way better range. It's actually slightly worse damage than our pretty good revolver, but only slightly. So I think the range and just kind of general accuracy, and also amount of ammo it can store, I think will make it worthwhile. So I think it's still worth hanging on to. Of course, that's a primary weapon, obviously, whereas this is a secondary. And of course, we got this cool thing, which I'm super geeked. I'm super geeked to try this cool weapon. We unlocked it at the end of the stream last night, that is. It seems like this bow does not actually damage ghost enemies. So I think for that, we still have to use silver weapons, silver bullets, that kind of thing. But what it does have is infinite ammo, pretty darn good damage, and arrows not subject to gravity. The one downside is that it takes juice. It takes health to wield. Every bullet, every shot costs 3 HP. Now, the good news is we have the Wendigo heart, which slowly, one per 8 seconds, does regenerate health. So as long as we're not constantly taking damage, we're slowly regenerating. Emphasis on the word slowly. Now, hopefully we can get more of these eventually, but note that it says effect does not stack. So even if we found a second one, we wouldn't be able to stack multiple regenerations. So if we could find a better regeneration, I'll take it. But for now, it's the best that we got to kind of slowly feed this cool primary weapon we have right now. So anyway, we got that to play with. We're still working on getting this Crimson Brooch leveled up so it can be worth a lot of money, hopefully. And for missions and quests, that kind of thing, we're still trying to figure out this whole deal about the church. Still trying to figure out this thing about the church, because there's some there's a lot of bad guys. There's a lot of bad guys around this area. Although, more selfishly, I've been trying to delve into the fort area, and I kind of want to delve back into the fort area. Now, interesting, it looks like that's a bed. I guess that's what that is, yeah. Maybe the darkened bed means it's a bed we haven't, like, enabled yet. So yeah, if we could set a respawn point there, that'd be kind of nice, actually. Yo, what's up, One-Legged Duck? He says, what about Urine East? So, I've got bad news, One-Legged Duck. One-Legged Duck's like, let's see, let me think of a good joke. Okay, liquid that comes from out of my penis, and a direction. Okay, got it. It's like Family Feud. Steve Harvey's reading out, category is liquids that come out of your penis. Someone, One-Legged Duck, blah, 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 blah. What is a One-Legged Duck? Blood. And then everyone looks at him and goes like, yeah, are you okay? Is everything okay, dude? It's like, what? That's not normal? Blood coming out of your penis is normal? Come on, you're just pulling my leg. And then everyone's like, oh god, how do we tell him? But anyway, One-Legged Duck, it's good to see you as always, my man. Hope blood coming out of your penis aside, I hope everything's going well. What's up, Aaron? The artwork for Metallica album, Blood and Semen. Those are the two liquids that make up load, I think. I'm not sure what reload is, but like under a microscope, that is what's going on there. Isn't that by the one artist that did I hope this isn't like offensive to say, but wasn't it called Piss Christ? It's like a very infamous artist. that was known for doing like extremely vulgar and profane things that kind of, you know, are not reflecting well or positively on religion, that kind of thing. And I think they commissioned this one guy to make the album cover for Load by Metallica. There we go. One-legged duck. Yeah, one-legged duck's like, you guys don't pee blood on the regular. We're just pulling your chain, one-legged duck. I pissed blood just 12 minutes ago before I started the stream. So you're so extremely normal, my friend. You're in good shape. Yeah, this fortress is where we were kind of poking and stroking last time, and there's still a lot to poke and a lot to stroke. There's bad guys up top for surezies. Oh, reload is pissed. Oh, okay. In that case, what's load? Oh, never mind. I know the answer. Load is... Okay. Load is, semen and blood. And then reload is piss and blood. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. The three major food groups. But yeah, that's the artist. That's the guy. By the way, Aaron, I did see... I saw that I missed more shenanigans. More shenanigans with Lethal Company with you and the boys. I think yesterday. I'm not sure if you played today, but I did see the notification after the fact for some streaming action yesterday. I hope it was good. I've really been enjoying the clips that you've been sharing because I'm living vicariously through your antics. Although I think I might go ahead and snag that game pretty soon. I was originally thinking I might hold off until... Oh, hello. Might hold off until the holiday sale, just to see if it would go off on like, you know, 10% or 12% or something like that. It probably really won't, because the game's been selling gangbusters. They really don't need necessarily to actually, I'm gonna see if I can ask that guy a question. I'm gonna try the melee option. They probably don't need to have it go on sale, but I figured I'd just kind of hold off and see. We'll see how well I can, well, my willpower will allow me. Oh, you're right there. I'd still kill this ass. Now we are protected by someone somewhere somehow, but I don't know where. I did take a hit, but we are regenerating health. I think it's someone below me. I don't know if they know how to get to me because I'm above a ladder, of course. Hear him. Hold on, let me raise my game audio. Here's some heavy boots. Heavy boot steps. Yeah, whatever is trying to get to me does not have... They know where we are, but they don't know how to get to me. Their incompetence is very much a good thing for me. Actually, I wonder if he's down here. Like, I wonder if he's, like, directly below me right now. Is the little red skull at the top center, that means they know our location. The FBI wants to know your location. Fix the mic. Oh, good. Had a hotkey. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, that might be something I want to look at right now, actually. If I can. Because that was something I meant to look at for the TikTok stuff. Because I realized that for the TikTok app, there's a shortcut that is, I think, Control Q to run a quick pull, which is fine, except for a game like this, I want to be able to crouch and lean to the left simultaneously. So I was gonna like really quickly see if there was a way to putz with that. But I don't see a putzing option, so I might just need to mess with that later. I remember thinking like, oh crap, I need to like try to get that sorted out before I stream this again, because I knew that was gonna be a problem. But yeah, I was looking to see if there was like a settings option. And maybe the settings option is that you don't have the ability to look at settings while you're live. So I'll mess with it some other time. That's fine. Oh, that's why you were getting muted. Okay, because yeah, I saw that. Because yeah, that did happen, obviously, where like there was 1 or 2 times where you would get muted. Although there was also the chance it was, I know at one point you said you were muting yourself because you were going AFK. And you had to manually mute because the stream deck was not fully configured with your new setup. Should be, yeah, there's something like directly below me, or I guess above me. I guess it could be above, but you'd think they know how to use stairs. We've seen bad guys use stairs successfully. Maybe too scared. Oh, man. I don't know what that means, but I soon found out. Yeah, I don't know what that means either, actually, One-Legged Duck. I've yet to play it. And I've tried to minimize watching the game. I've watched Aaron, Mr. Game and Browse. I've watched him and the boys play a little bit. Oh, Jesus, there he is. Ladders in first-person shooter games, man. Ain't that some shit? I've watched him and the boys play it, and I very much enjoyed watching it. But I've also had to minimize how much I watch, because when I eventually play it myself, I want it to be fairly organic.
You're not welcome here.
There we go. I knew I could just get a good melee shot lined up and fuck his shit up. But yeah, I want to make sure it's like organic. I want to make sure I'm not spoiling myself on too much. So I'm trying to make sure I don't overexpose. So that way, like, you know, when I jump into the game, I know what everything is. Part of the joy is discovering shit and rolling with unexpected punches. The Sandworm, yeah, that was a good clip. That was a very good clip. You can see OBS now, yeah. What a difference that makes, right? You probably, I don't know if you had it up on like your phone or something, but only having a one monitor set up is rough, especially when streaming. But even just in general, honestly, you know, I'm so spoiled. I'm so spoiled when it comes to two monitors. I've had a 2-monitor stream set up for a long time now, and I don't think I could ever go back. It doesn't, but yeah, if whatever an Eclipse is, it's probably not good. Yeah, I would assume probably the worst. Like, I wouldn't know what to expect, but I would not expect good. Now, the nice thing about this weapon is that it does offer silent takedown options. Trying to see if I can, like, kind of get these guys' attention. But every time I shoot, this thing does take some HP out of me. So it's infinite ammo, but it does bleed me a little bit. So with my health regen, we're in pretty good shape. But it is still a factor to consider. It's also very hard for me to see down there. It's probably hard for you guys to see too. What am I hearing? Is there something underneath me? Oh, you were here. Just put you out of your misery. Or I'll just shoot the wall next to you. That works too. Whoop. Headshot. Headshot ineffective due to distance. Now, I'm assuming they know where I am. Oh, I didn't mean to headshot you, but I'll take it. Yeah, they definitely know where I am. So, although it is a silent takedown, it is not one that can't be traced.
Get back to hell.
But it does mean that, like, it wasn't like a very loud shootout. So although those guys knew where I was and were able to kind of find out, kind of piece together where I was, we didn't alert the entire horde. You know, we didn't alert like every bad guy under the sun come try and spank my ass. But there is still something nearby, as evident by the little footsteps indicator. Something still is listening in. Just get even more monitors. There you go. Double the amount. All right, next year 4 monitor setup. There you go. I mean, I know people that have done wild shit like that. The desk space, though, yeah. It's in Tate mode. What's Tate mode? Like potate, like potate, like a potato. Potato, which is to say, like, not great. Because yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine only doing 1 monitor setup. Even just for playing games in general. Like, streaming notwithstanding, just 1 monitor. Oh, friends. I'm actually going to... I'm gonna see if I can do something kind of similar here. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't charge from it. There he is. There's a little glory hole in his little face. Where if you can launch a shot in there, it is a guaranteed kill because it leads right to his heckin' face. But so far, all I'm doing is just shooting his armor.
righteous death.
Right between the eyes. Yeah, those the boxed fellas are really hard to deal with. The best way to, of course, break the armor is either with a melee, like a very strong melee shot, or with fire. But I only have one Molotov cocktail, and I don't want to waste it on just one of those guys. Oh, portrait. Oh, portrait. I get it now. I get it. Yeah. Or tate. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize there was a Japanese term. Yeah, 4 monitors, and the next year, 8 monitors becomes unwieldy. The most I've heard about is 6. That's the most I've ever heard of, like a streamer person use simultaneously is 8 monitors. Or I'm sorry, 6 monitors, which is a lot. Which is a lot. And of course, as you can imagine, it's not a matter of desk space. It's a matter of
one and done.
It's a matter of having like a bunch like mounted to walls. So it's like he's got 2 on his desk, and then, or maybe it's 3 on his desk. It's probably 3 on his desk, and then 3 mounted above those initial 3 on the wall behind, because he's got like a wall right behind where his desk is, which is I guess how a lot of us do it. But that's the basic gist. So just kind of two layers of 3. Because yeah, I mean, I could potentially, I'm like kind of looking at my desk right now, I could fit a 3rd monitor on here, but it would be kind of tricky because I got a wall right here. So that would make it a little bit tricky. Something outside, I think. So it's like I can't really expand this way. I'd have to expand that way, and that's getting farther away from me. So I would get diminishing returns. The best way is if you have like your main monitor in the middle, you have one off to the right and one off to the left. I guess I could shift my entire setup one spot to the right and kind of do it that way, but that would kind of mess up the whole flow I have for where I got the webcam placed and my microphone. It'd be a little bit tricky, so I'm kind of good, honestly, with 2 monitors. But I mean, you know, 3 would be neat, ideally. Like a Walmart surveillance kind of thing. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, like a freaking control center. That's probably how it looks like, man. Like a fucking battle station. And you've got, yeah, like the guy I was saying earlier that had like 6. Shit is impressive to say the least. I was supposed to kill you. Oh, I didn't realize that we were gonna see you as well. I just was expecting the acid fella. Yeah, this guy's a lot faster. Oh, that was not a time to miss. It's out of there. Oh.
Hellish spawn.
There we go. That's how it goes sometimes. Like, you go to take the shot, and as the bad guy lumbers forward, they kind of just happen to dip down at the right moment. All right, we got there, though. There's a fella right there. I'm going to go and take him out real quick. This thing is great. I love this thing. I love not having to fuck with ammo. I fucking love this thing. I'm taking a lot of hits while doing so, but we got that health regen, which is helping a lot. Got a photo. Oh, yeah. Is it in the Discord server? Or in the Discord, rather? Just in the DMs. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, there we go for the portrait. Right, and that actually makes a lot more sense when it comes to, well, for one thing, yeah, like reading the chat or like reading kind of any sort of text thing. But also, yeah, like you said, if you're doing any kind of coding or documentation review, back when I was in the office all the time, I just had, of course, like a lot of us, I had 2 monitors at the desk that I was using. Some people, though, yeah, I just had them set to widescreen mode, but some folks would have it set to, would have 1 monitor set to portrait mode for, yeah, that exact purpose. Only partially effective. Oh, look at that, he turned around. Trying to shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the ass. As long as he doesn't, like, break out of the wood and go to fuck my shit up, I should be okay. Although, maybe I should just go for melee. I'm gonna run away for a bit because These guys scare me. Killed a lot of shit though. Killed a lot of stuff, and that makes me happy. Here comes. Ooh, that looked like it was actually heading towards the little glory hole spot in the middle. No, it'll eventually break. That's the problem though. Once it breaks, he starts going. All right, I've taken. I think we need to switch. So I can just do it this way. So I'm shooting so much, making a lot of noise. Obviously, I was shooting so much it was like cutting into my health. I was like, if he charges at me and slaps me, I'm in real big trouble. So we just need to end this thing. Just end it real good. Yeah, the one monitor that's set to portrait, one to landscape, it's a powerful combination, and honestly, I totally get it. Especially, like I said, keeping up with chat, or if you're reviewing documentation or code, makes all the sense in the world. New monitor for each new window. Yeah, every time you create a new window, it's like, all right, I need a new dedicated monitor for it. Which, for my case, would be pretty weird because I got the game window, I have Discord, which is not currently visible right now. Excuse me, right now, but it is open. I have Steam open right now. But on this monitor here, I have the chat window, main chat window, and OBS, which has a bajillion docs inside of it, and also the TikTok chat window as a separate kind of embedded window. So I would have a lot of screens I'd be juggling right now. But yeah, Aaron says he had 4 monitors going at one time, like it's simultaneously, because that sounds amazing. Amazing, man. 3 flat screens and the CRT chonky boy. I saw the one you got in the corner for classic games, man. The old school shit. Also, Red, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining in once again. And he said that it seems like I've started Act 2, which is news to me. I feel like I haven't really done anything with regards to the main quest yet. Oops. I was supposed to go into your face. Dang it. What did I say about firing all willy-nilly? Shot him in the ass. Fuck you. Damn it. Every time I miss, I'm hurting myself. It's not good.
Disgusting.
I was gonna say, I think if I just get a torso shot, I'll be fine. I had a lot of headshot lineups that I just kind of squandered there. But anyway, yeah, I've yet to do the main quest at all. We're still kind of working towards the church, but we ended last stream with me sort of kind of dinking and dangling a little bit into the so I want to get some of this stuff, but I'm scared to drop down into the fortress, and I just wanted to poke in and see what kind of damage we can do. And I've once again gotten sucked in to fighting a bunch of bad guys and like killing a bunch of shit that I don't necessarily need to kill, but it's the satisfaction. For emulation, that makes sense. Is having all 4 going on one rig. That's amazing.
Here.
Truly amazing. Oh, you're saying you got to Act 2. Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, this is Act 2. I was like, no, I feel like I'm still in baby mode. I still have so much left to learn and experience. Oh. Shit. Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. Like they'll go to let me just oh shit, something has seen me.
An endless void around us.
Oh Jesus, I need to drink a potion. I'm gonna drink a potion. I'm getting I don't even know where she saw me. All I saw was just the eyeball lit up, and I said, oh fuck. I said, oh geez, oh fuck.
Reduced to ashes.
That was satisfying, because obviously that first shot had to take out her little like face mask thing. Second shot, fucking removing her head, extremely satisfying. Just drag it over to the CRT. Yeah, might as well, obviously. I mean, some games are already kind of hard to emulate, so the idea of having a dedicated monitor for emulation does actually sound quite nice. Because at least that makes the visuals a little bit closer to how they would, you know, normally look on a CRT versus like a high-def widescreen TV. See, I can reach through and grab that ammo right there, which is nice. place has a lot of folks in this area, which means potentially a lot of gear and maybe even some like good stuff. I'm looking to see if there's like anything really cool lurking. We did find the Wendigo heart, which is a very good item, and we of course got a lever action rifle with the first one we popped in. So I'm just looking to see what else could be potentially sourced. This scary, terrifying place we're in right now. And I'm trying to be a little bit more astute when it comes to being aware of the little indicator that points out when someone is hearing me. The little footsteps indicator, because that has helped. That has helped tremendously when it comes to like realizing that I'm close to the danger zone. Supposed to hit his arm. Not sure if he knows how to get to me though. Oh, he would know.
Back into the void.
I say that'll take off his head. Oh, that actually looked like it was going in the little glory hole. Maybe not.
Gone with the wind.
All right, he's dead. So lost like 30 health doing that, or 20 health, I guess. But of course, it regenerates. It regenerates, so we're good. We're good. Oh my god, Choo Choo Rocket. I love Choo Choo Rocket. That game is all kinds of crazy, and I love it. That is an extremely fun video game. Yeah, I'm guessing you probably played it on like a Dreamcast. Yeah, I guess it would have been Dreamcast emulator. That's a very fun one, but yeah, that's like I can only play that for so long because my brain starts to kind of shut down after so much of it, just because yeah, it's a lot, but it's also a lot of fun. I'm trying to remember if that one's multiplayer or not. I honestly can't remember. Can't remember if there's multiplayer Choo Choo Rocket, but yeah, if ADHD was a video game, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this fool out. Headshot. It's got a cool skull thing on the table. Whoa, what the heck? What in the heck? Oh, I wonder if I shouldn't be doing this. I wonder if I'm getting into something that is too much for my small fragile self right now. Maybe we need to come back to that in a minute. Let's keep exploring. I'm assuming making the noises. Yeah. It's coming from that thing. Whatever that thing is. Oh, that's scary. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is multiplayer. Yeah, that makes sense. It's been a long time since I have played it, admittedly, but yeah, and I one of my buddies is a huge Sega. Until I met you and Helen, he was the like top Sega nerd that I've always known. Like he's got the Mega Drive, of course, but he's got Sega CD, he's got 32X, he's got Sega Saturn, he's got a bunch of like, you know, old school, you know, I would say lesser known or less mainstream popular Sega consoles, a bunch of games. He's got Power Stone 1 and 2. He's got like a bunch of the weird ones. And yeah, he introduced me to Choo Choo Rocket, and it's been several years, but that's a game that really stuck out to me. Yeah. There you go. Stealing the mice. That sounds all too familiar. Now, that's the thing though, the game is so hectic, 9 times out of 10 it's unintentional. So that's just kind of how it goes too, honestly.
What's this now?
Extra chicken head. We already killed a lot of things here. We got a chest right here. Ooh. Some ammo. Shotgun ammo, don't mind if I do. Okay, those were intentional. Okay, well, in that case, that explains the counseling. I think the only thing left, there was other bad guy. Yeah, there's one guy here. Gonna see if I can avoid using loud weapons for a moment. Keep going in. I keep going for the glory hole. I think I will do is switch to melee. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, he throws things at you, doesn't he? So I can't switch to melee right now? Oh, there's no space. Okay, sort. Okay, I think that means I just have to deal with it because yeah, there's no room to like switch back. Yeah, I think he throws pieces of the box at you. Oh, he did the thing where yeah, he kind of rears back. There we go. Got an achievement for killing 100 bad guys with headshots. Oh, I am bleeding though. Is it 5? Yes. There we go. We got there. That's gotten me a lot. It's like I'm lining up a headshot, but then when they get into melee range, they kind of rear back and then lunge. That's gotten me a number of times. That's a good point too. I could have just dropped stuff because I would have liked to have done melee. Yeah, I see the issue. I would have had to have moved that around, obviously, which I can just do now, of course. So yeah, that does give us some options. But yeah, in a moment of panic, it became clear to me that I was in a bit of a bind. Yeah, I would say those box guys are the bad guys with whom I struggle the most for the time being, at least. But the good news, of course, is that the game is very young, so I've got plenty of new enemies to discover and be deeply fearful of. Some Half-Life kind of vibes, yeah. Yeah, I would say like the palette at least reminds me of They Hunger, which is a very well made and pretty well known gold source Half-Life mod. And like some of the monster types also maybe a little bit similar. Maybe just a little bit. The extra rows up, yeah, for spending the experience on it, I do not doubt it. Maybe something above me. Something below. I hear something stomping around. Like if he was above me, I would have heard him already, or he would have heard me rather. Probably below here somewhere. There's a Western one. I think you're probably right, actually. I think there is a Western one that I've seen at least, but I would have never played myself, unfortunately. See this way? This came from this way, so I'd be really surprised if I'd missed this. Still that business with the golden mask. I will pick it up eventually once I've like satisfyingly purged this evil place. Then I'll go for it. I'm hearing some bizarre noises. He must be underneath here, like this, underneath this platform. The ladders, oh gosh. I mean, there have been a few times where I've gotten got by a ladder in this game where I think I'm off of it and then I accidentally reattach to it at a pivotal moment. Like I've gotten mildly laddered by this game, but nothing that was like horrendous or disastrous, at least.
It's never enough.
Whereas in Half-Life, yeah, the Half-Life ladders can be a whole heckin' experience. Guy is gurgling something fierce. Like, yo, you okay, buddy? Looks like he's got, like, he should see an ear, nose, and throat doctor or something. Yeah, it's like some kind of gag reflex thing going on. Like, is he okay? Right down there, bud? It's definitely underneath this platform that I'm on right now, so I'm trying to like walk carefully. Of course, even if he finds where I am, or if he hears me rather, I don't know if he can get to me very easily. Of course, there's a ladder, but I don't think bad guys can use ladders, at least not the bad guys that we've seen so far. Maybe we'll get more creative bad guys in the future. I could jump back up, or we could just go ahead and deal with whatever's down here. Anything else? That's where we kind of came out of the side entrance last time. think he's closer to this side. I'm gonna go to that side and kind of jump down and kind of whip around and see what I can see behind me. Or I could jump back up, but that would take a lot of jumping and you know, a lot of noise making anyway. Just gonna see if I could pick up a skull and throw it at the bad guys to distract them or something. So there's safe in here, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled for keys. Oh wow, he saw me instantly. Dang it. Headshot. Headshot. Okay. So that was the sniffling little fella that we were hearing underneath us. And again, this is where we entered from the side. That's also where we found the Wendigo heart. Just kind of been carrying me ever since we first happened upon it. The Wendigo heart was so well hidden, it makes me now paranoid that there's like other really good stuff I need to be keeping an eye out for. A lot of the times it glows, obviously, but still, some of it is like pretty well disguised. So I'm trying to be a smart hobbit boy. If I can manage.
I need deeper
I
pockets.
think that's a whetstone. It is. It's actually quite large. I'll need to go back fairly soon to kind of offload some of the stuff that we're carrying, but that guy, more ammo.
Stop hoarding.
Stop hoarding? I don't know what those words in that order even mean. Alright, is there anything I can combine down? Because we have a few things. Yeah, like this. That's an obvious one right there. There we go. Also, Aaron says, hey, let's switch out the bomber friends. Get the classic little fella. Little fella to take over for a bit. Here we go. Thank you, Aaron, for the redemption. Making sure we're rotating out the bomber friends. Everyone gets a chance to shine. Long, sinister hallway with more bandages. Perfect. Yeah, safe. We don't have the key for that one, so there's a second key we're looking for. I will read the note. The coffin fellas? Yeah, I think. Shambling and bumping into shit, that's right. An extremely unlucky undead awoke inside of a coffin. Just get rid of the coffin. Yeah, axe at the short distance, shotgun, yep. That will do it. No big surprises there. That's kind of what you'd expect. So yeah, there's some stuff I can hide in here, or store in here rather. Use up a little bit more space, and we can grab that. There we go. Johnson, what's up, bud? Johnson, what is that emote? What in the world? Oh, it's a kitty cat. It's fun. I love it. Like from my secondary monitor is a little bit far away. It's a little bit hard to tell exactly what it was from a distance, but I like it. Zoomed in kitty cat face. Just hang them all off the mic? That's a really good idea. Yeah, maybe like the only downside is it would get a little busy. It'd be a little bit hard to see. Like let's see, I guess like the only real thing I guess that would be in danger is the sign. You would be able to see the sign as much, although the sign's already kind of small. I don't know how much worth it currently provides. But yeah, maybe instead of like 300 points, just like a 1,000 point option that puts all the bomber friends on there simultaneously for like 5-10 minutes or something. Bad eyesight, yeah. My eyes are just okay. I do wear glasses for when I drive. So that does come into play sometimes. Do I go ahead and take this guy out? I mean, he's not really a threat to me, so maybe we'll just leave him. We already fought a bunch of guys out that way anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. It's actually weird because we had to be so careful the first time we were through here, but now that we've killed a lot of crap, I'm not going to celebrate prematurely and say that I've killed everything. We've killed a lot of stuff. We still need to check out that barn area. I think we killed everything out of there. And then maybe do one more look through for the top floor areas just to make sure nothing got left behind, but feeling pretty good about this. Embrace the chaos of all the bomber friends all at once. Embrace it. It is more fun that way, generally speaking. Another shotgun, but we really don't have room for it. We didn't have room for it previously, we don't have room for it now, which is fine. I think I had already kind of explored out here. I remember when we were here last time, we were kind of in a hurry because the headless, scary ladies were posing a threat. Go ahead and kind of poke around this way. Hearing little like mysterious noises in the distance. We don't have room for that one. And I can't tell if I'm just hearing like random whimperings or if there's like something, if there's something out there. Something out there beckoning me. Yeah, there's a few just, you know, standard bad guys out there. Oh, there is something that is within here earshot. Probably something inside this building, maybe at the top. The little acid spitter fellas, like human centipedes. I don't like that name. I don't like how it sounds or what it implies. We were talking about Human Centipede not too long ago, the movie. Cinematic masterpiece known as Human Centipede. I've never seen it, but I think Arctic was saying he legitimately thought it was a pretty good movie. I've never seen it, but I mean, a lot's been said about it. Let it be known, I don't think we have a way back up if we fall. Oh, no, there's a ladder. Okay, never mind. Because, yeah, we came up from the very, very bottom. Came up from the bottom, now we here. Not sure what underground passage led us there, but yeah, I think that's where we first emerged. See, I'm kind of curious. What's down there? I feel like that's something I would remember. Huh. Little bonus mineshaft area, pickaxe and everything. Oh, really? It was like a big into, yeah, like having like lots of shoes, that kind of thing. Converse specifically. Converse specifically. I can appreciate that. Converse always look very stylish. I'm not huge into them because I like at least most of like the Converse that I've seen have like really flat bottoms, so like no heels, no arch support. So it seems like it would not be very comfortable. But yeah, they look really cool though. Like all the cool color options and whatnot. So it's very classy. Oh, hello. You weren't supposed to see me. I should have been a little bit more careful. Ah, I thought I could pop the shot. Like that. There we go. I was like waiting for the right opportunity. We eventually got there. A little bit noisily, but we got there regardless. It used to be pretty rough. They redesigned it. It's better now. Okay, that's good. Maybe I'm only thinking of the older Converse then. So this actually might be the mine shaft we saw previously from afar. We were supposed to die like that, exactly. Yeah, you should have done that the first time. Yeah, we explored a good chunk of a mine shaft previously, but this might be a different one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm gonna come back in a bit, but we know now that, yeah, there's another mine shaft area. We can explore. This actually might connect to the one we saw previously. One of the reasons I was hesitant to go down the mine shaft previously that we saw earlier is that one of them had, there was the one we explored earlier and that had like a separate lower area I couldn't figure out how to get to. There was in a second one that had what looked to be a bunch of ethereal bad guys, and I don't have a lot of silver ammo right now, or silver weaponry at all. Other than like maybe 15 silver bullets. So I'm trying to be mindful of my limited ammo set and such. Oh, there's the guy. I found him. He found me, apparently. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do the thing where I drop that. There we go. Still not enough space in inventory? There's no fucking way. Do I have to do it this way? There we go. No, that's... that won't fit? Oh, wow, that really won't fit. All right. There we go. Yeah, I underestimated how many spaces that thing takes up. They rotted away because, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the exact concern that I would have. I've never owned a pair, but they just looked very uncomfortable. Big stompy boy stomping around up there. Nice to be able to do that nice and quick. Nice and quick, like. I know the stompy boy means it's another bird fella. Yeah, the item management, yeah. I don't dislike it, but it does take some getting used to. Just recognizing how many spaces certain items take up and kind of knowing how to react accordingly. Yo, Mallory, what's up, my friend? Mallory, I was lurking in your stream earlier. It sounds like you're feeling better, by the way. I hope, I know you were fighting. You were down with the sickness at one point, so I know you were fighting something, but it sounds like you're doing a lot better. We're able to hear that your lovely voice more clearer from whatever you were wrangling with previously. It's good to see you, my friend. How was your stream? We're playing some Blood West. This game is extremely good. It's also very challenging, but we're doing all right now. We've got some pretty cool weapons, and we're gaming right now. We got a really cool weapon last time we were here that if you've played this game, you might recognize. It has infinite ammo, but it costs HP to use, but we have an item that helps us slowly regain HP. But anyway, thank you, friends. Mallory, do you have any clips you want to share? Because you know how it works. Whenever someone raids, especially when it's a friend, I say, give me the clippies so we can all watch them together. We can all see what you were up to lately. She says she's on the man. What's up? That's what we like to see. We got the freaking homies, man. Reverse anal. That's actually my favorite kind of anal. Fun fact. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was a thing during Gartic Phone. I think one of the prompts was butt on butt sex. So a butt going inside of another butt, and I called it, I think I said reverse anal is basically what I called it. Something along those lines, at least. Something really classy.
This may be useful.
This may be useful. Yeah, so like very literal butt sex, basically. Mallory and or Aaron, do either of you have stream plans for like the next couple days or next week or two? Of course, I realize that holiday times are soon to be upon us, which is exciting. So, yeah, I know a lot of us, of course, will be doing traveling stuff or family stuff, but just in general, if you got stuff planned for like streamy things or just cool stuff you want to talk about, I'd love to hear it. Mr. Boner's Wild Ride, yes. I know what I said, because I realized what I was about to say was Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, but then I considered the context of the conversation. My brain decided to fucking roll with it, and for better or for worse, that's kind of how we ended up where we are. That is a good quote. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's a good one.
Won't fit anywhere.
Won't fit anywhere. So we need to... I think I'm just gonna unload this guy. And drop it like it's hot. Oh wait, no, that's the shotgun. Never mind. I was gonna see if I thought there was something else I had dropped. But But maybe not, unless maybe I dropped another pistol somewhere. That's already been unloaded, that rusty shotgun. Inventory management is something I'm trying to keep up with in this game, but I think we're in good shape. Yeah, we dropped that last time because we didn't have room for other things I was trying to snag. No traveling though, so we got some options. Very good. Very good stuff. Callback. Oh, that's exciting. An audition, man. That is very, very good. See, I got to rest up, keep the voice in pristine shape. That sounds awesome. That sounds extremely awesome. I'd love to hear if when you find yourself in a position where you're able to tell us more about it. I would love to hear more about what this audition will entail, but I don't want to, like, you know, pry for incriminating information before the chickens hatch. Yes, break a leg. That's right. We don't say good luck. We say break a leg. Some more Outer Wilds, or rather, starting it. I feel like there was somebody I know recently that either, or maybe I was hearing you talk about it, Aaron. I was gonna say, I feel like I heard somebody recently say they had started that game recently. Yeah, maybe I'm getting my wires crossed, and I was remembering you saying that was like on your list. I'm going to go ahead and kind of poke my head into the barn area because there was some stuff I would like to collect. There's this little fella right here. A few things up here. There's some bandages up top. Eventually we'll drop down and explore the rest of it, but I think we've killed everything. I think we've cleared this place out. I'm a little bit scared to pick up that scary gold skull that we saw on the ground earlier that was doing like an Eternal Darkness tome of the tome of Eternal Darkness, where like as you get close it kind of causes the camera to get all shaky and weird and spooky. So I'm like a little bit scared to start that whole notion. And would you look at that, flammable ammo and a standard revolver. Not a chumpy crappy ass rusty boy like this thing. We're talking that good shit. And I already have one of the standard ones. I bought this like a chump earlier, but it's worked out and has very much carried us for a couple of encounters, so I regret nothing. Send us some free ticket. There you go. There you go. I would love an excuse to head out your way and harass you relentlessly. I mean, pay you guys a visit and be hospitable guests in the great state of Iowa, and definitely not spend the whole time shit posting IRL. No, that would be extremely cool. There was a moment there where it's sounding like Gracie and I actually were going to be able to take some kind of trip earlier in the year, I guess it was about a month or two ago, and we last talked about it, but had to put some of those plans on hold once we had some family stuff come up. So that's just them's the breaks. But you know, once we get more, once we get past the holidays and kind of get past a couple of family things we know are on the horizon, we're still talking about maybe trying to figure out some travel plans for maybe sometime around spring. So yeah, maybe, yeah. So one day, that's what we're kind of hoping for. Already killed that guy. Look how he's all hunched in a corner. So sad. I'm yanking out his tooth like some demented demon dentist. These are bad guys we killed earlier. Oh, that was the first guy I killed. I shot him I shot him from the window. I remember that. Got a whetstone, which temporarily makes our melee weapons more cool, I think, is the deal there. I think that's the deal. And snag one of those bad boys. Alright. Well, the only thing left, for better or for worse, is to go pick up that scary gold mask thing and see what's gonna happen. See what it's gonna do. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm also excited. I'm excited and scared. Kinky Boots has some good music. I've never heard of Kinky Boots before. Has some good music. Is it a band, I'm guessing? Or an artist? Some big stiletto boots. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna be in St. Louis for the... Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that's just how it goes, unfortunately. I know you've mentioned that you do have some family that live near St. Louis. Almost 6 inches, or almost 6 feet, rather. Yeah, amazing. That's the name of the musical. Nice. Very exciting. Very nice. Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, Cindy King. That's that's her genre of music. There you go. So it is indeed a gold skull. All this like spooky camera effects. There's some shit going down for sure. Now I don't have room in my inventory for this. So what I might just do is, unless I can pull some shenanigans here. And I don't think that I really can. Yeah, there's no real like room I can make here, obviously, at least. So I think what I might just do is just leave a couple things behind. So go ahead and leave this, I think. This container. Take this spooky thing with us. A quest item. It's a totem of souls. It's a quest item for a quest we've yet to take. So we're here a little bit early, which is fine by me. So in the meantime, we just have this spooky gold skull fella just rattling around in our inventory for who knows what reason. Oh, it's actually written by her. Oh, okay. I thought we were joking that was like just like a fun kind of jangly name for Cyndi Lauper's music. Yeah, because that's how we roll. Yeah, I kind of suspected that we were here earlier than we needed to be. Just because there was, I mean, the first time we kind of wandered in here, we got our asses kicked pretty handily. But now that we've got much better gear, I was thinking like, all right, well, we can probably handle this a lot better. And I kept kind of accidentally stumbling upon this area, so I was like, okay, we might as well. We might as well just go all the way with this. But, yeah, the downside, though, is that it means we're here earlier than the game meant for us to, so we have a quest item before we've taken on the quest itself, but that's okay. These things can be done. The nice thing about these kinds of immersive sim games is, you know, you can do things in pretty much any order. So I'm going to go back to Jimmy, and we're going to sell a bunch of stuff. I'm guessing he's not going to have any use for the golden skull. I'm guessing that's going to be somebody else. So instead, we'll just go towards the church. And we're going to sell off, or not sell off, we're going to actually work towards the actual main quest that we probably should have been working on this whole time. So, there's Jim Hooper.
And I don't like the smell of it.
Any jobs or anything? He says nothing.
There is something up.
Alright, and of course it's a quest item, so it's not in our inventory proper. So that's for melee damage, which is good for the next 10 hits. So that'd be good for like a boss battle, that kind of thing. I think I'll probably stash at least one of those. Just because I don't know if I want to get rid of... I will have one on our person for now, but that could come in handy later on. I'm going to go ahead and sell this guy. We already read the note there. I'm going to unload the ammo here. I don't know if it's worth hanging on to 2 standard revolvers. I don't think there's like any kind of dual wield options that I'm aware of, at least. So for now, I'll definitely sell this one. Maybe, I guess I could unload this and then stash it. Let's do that. Let's stash the extra revolver. The gold skull could be offered to the totem. That would be surprising, actually, since it's a quest item and not like an inventory item. Unless the totem is who would normally give us the quest. Like, maybe that's what we're going on there.
You have the eyes of a killer.
I sure do. I'm pretty cool. Sell all that stuff. Sell those as well. And then what's inside of here? Anything we can sell off? Sell those. And then... got a lot of ammo, but I'm still hard-pressed to get rid of a bunch of it. I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably stash some more of that as well. And he's got some real cool stuff here, too. Man, oh man. Some great stuff here. But a lot of it's very expensive and very fancy-schmancy. That one's less fancy-schmancy. We still have our own lever action. Where I got my cool axe. I remember it well. We could, of course, eventually get a soul catcher, which is not half bad. Only downside is we only have 3 artifact slots. Of all the kitty cats, Johnson, incredible.
When I'm done with
that is perfecto. That is a very proper use of snagging a bunch of cool ass emotes. Like what other reason does anybody have for streaming if not so they can have their own their own self-selected emotes? They chose their very selves. I'm gonna go ahead and stash a bunch of the dynamite. We don't need this much. We have like, I think 4 sticks of dynamite right now, which is plenty. We'll leave 2. I think I'll stash one of these. And probably one of the chicken heads. Stash one of these. We don't need 2 of them in our inventory. Thinking like maybe just 1 of every kind of warping item will be plenty for us. So 1 standard and 1 crystal. Actually, I'll leave that one in there. So that goes here. Goes here. What are some other things I could mess with? We have some bandages. Do I have extra bandages? I have 1 stack here. I think, yeah, we have another full stack there, so I'm gonna stash some of these here. Go that way, so we're keeping them all nice and close together. Like I am pretending that I have a system in place. Boop, there we go. Trying to be like somewhat organized with this. There we go. Sounds good though, Sax. Thank you for joining in with the raid, and thank you for being hilarious, by the way. Many of your comments are extremely funny, and I can see why Mallory and Aaron like you. So any friend of ours, any friend of theirs rather, is a friend of ours, just automatically. And then my quest for new emotes, that's a big thing too. Yeah, I'm still kicking around ideas on, and really I just need to kind of sit down and legitimately spend more time. Less time like talking about it, honestly, and more time actually working on it. It's tricky, of course, because you know that pretty much comes down to spending more time off stream doing these kinds of things, and so much of my time is either spent doing, you know, boring grown-up stuff or streaming. It seems like, you know, outside of my stream schedule, I do sometimes have a hard time finding a chance to work on other kinds of hobby things. But yeah, what it really comes down to is I just need to kind of sit down and look through what I currently have. And really what I mean by what I currently have, I'm kind of getting at the idea of I have all of the MS Paint challenges that we've done. You know, in the past, over the past 3 plus years, we've got a lot of goofy images
You have the eyes
that I have created with the MS Paint challenges and whatnot. There's definitely something we could do with all of those. I don't know what that looks like necessarily, but there's something we can do with those. There's whether it be just finding my favorites and kind of dressing them up to be emotified. A lot of them are hilarious and very stupid looking, but the problem is that if you shrink them down into an emote size, they'd be illegible. Like you wouldn't be able to see what they are. So I'd have to doctor some of them up to like darken some areas, give more bold outlines. I'd have to, you know, spend some time kind of grinding that out. And of course I've got 300 of them, 300 plus of them. So trying to find which are the best ones, that will take some time. You know, that's just something I just need to kind of get figured out on my end. And then, even if nothing else, that's like a temporary holdover until I can find you know, an artist I can hire basically that will, you know, make more standard emotes. But if nothing else, they'd be good, just kind of something to fill in the blanks right now. And also, if I do get real emotes at some point in the future, I could just move them to FrankerFace Z, make them, you know, free for anybody to use, so they're not subscriber only or follower only. So it's like we've just got this wealth of goofy images. I want to use them for something. Use them for something at all. Something of some variety. The beans one's very good. The beans one is extremely good. Johnson says I need to draw myself. Yeah, like Johnson doing the little kitty cats option is extremely good. Right through the freaking noggin. Right through the noggin, and that guy just tanked that shit like a boss. I'm very impressed. Now, granted, it's said because of the limited range, so it's kind of hard to use this as like a proper sniper in that sense, because the damage does drop off after some time, after some distance, rather. The idea of an arrow impaling that guy's face and him just rolling with it is pretty impressive. Yeah, it said ineffective. It did tickle him, though. Turning his head into a goddamn pincushion. Okay, that one hit his shoulder. That was more of a torso shot. Yeah, you got the little doodles, you got the kitty cat images. What's not to love? I like how it's quiet, though. All we're disturbing are the bad guys whose faces we're murdering. Which is pretty cool, so we're not, like, kicking the hornet's nest right now. It's more localized hornet's nest kickings. A toilet emote. My favorite toilet related thing that I've ever seen on Twitch is Aaron's skib toilet tube. I'm not sure what the word is, but yes, when he has the toilet, his head inside the toilet, that's just amazing. That's extremely funny and also very relevant because he first implemented that bad boy when the skibbity toilet thing was kind of first popping off. It was like it was incredible, but also very smart. Like very, very smart and very well done. And I'm secretly hoping we'll see more of it soon. Secretly hoping. Skibbity tuber. It just rolls right off the tongue. It's great. Also, it occurs to me I was probably supposed to try... We got the skull fellas. I was supposed to try to talk to the totem to see if he wanted the gold mask, the gold skull, or cursed skull, whatever it's called. So when we get back to any of those totems, I'll try that next time.
Out of my sight!
Said it was partially ineffective, but it still removed his face entirely. Unhinged professional. Unhinged, or creative at least. A creative, unhinged professional, which we appreciate. I mean, if you're gonna be unhinged in any respect, you might as well make it interesting. Might as well make it fun. Life is too short otherwise. Heck. Ouch. Oh, man. Oh, 7 HP. Don't like that. See, I gotta drop his ass. Gotta drop his ass because our health was getting real low. A couple more shots and it was gonna kill me. It's like amalgamation of arms and limbs and headless corpses. Get a potion on him. How convenient. It's almost like he knew. He knew I was gonna need that shit, so he was gonna deliver a replacement to me. So we got some loot on the top of that train car. We're ultimately looking for the church, and I think it's going to be that right there. Yep, looks like it. Of course, there's ghosty fellas in there. We need more anti-ghost weaponry, specifically silver bullets, to kill a ghost ethereal thing to death. Gotta use silver bullets. Silver or fancier. These guys are dropping standard bullets, which is great. We need the good shit. We need that good stuffs. So I hope they don't hold out on me. We could potentially buy some from one of the traders, but he has very little, so I'm hoping I'll be able to scrounge more just kind of as we're going along. Trying to keep an eye on how much I'm being detected. Trying to keep an eye on the little ear and or eye meter that pops up sometimes, implying that like there's something that sees us, like that guy over there. Surprised he doesn't see me right now.
Bullseye!
He's not seeing me right now, that's for sure. Sometimes it's like, how does he not see me? Other times it's like, oh yeah, no, sometimes it's like they're able to hone in on your location very quickly. Although I guess that's like the standard undead fella, the guy we just headshotted, and they're pretty not perceptive. It seems like it's pretty easy to sneak by them. The bird lads, the birdmen, they are very perceptive. He'll perceive you extremely quickly and enthusiastically. Oh, speaking of the goddamn devil, there's one right there. Don't really have anything to hide behind, but like I need to get closer just because that range keeps screwing me over. Oh, Crockett, I pissed him off. What's wrong? Get a little closer. Oh, good shot, Red 2. He's just gonna run up, huh?
Be missed.
Gonna run up on me? Alright, fine. I'll shoot you in the face then, bud. Just charging for me. I said, alright. Oop, I'm gonna throw it there. I wanted to open it. That's already been done. Yeah, so there's really nothing else we can do there. Of course, inventory is filling up already. No questions or no surprise there. Boop. Eventually, we'll just start dropping some of these extra pistols. They're not worth a lot of money. So if that's something that has to go, just dropping those extra pistols is the first thing. It's because their worth is quite small. Just like I have an Australian accent. I'm not sure what our accent is for our character. The implication of us being in the Outback is a very fun one. Like, that'd be really sick, actually. If our guy was like an Australian badass. Cowboy badass. That'd be actually really cool. It's kind of not really determined where exactly we are, necessarily. In this game, yeah, we're just kind of in a nondescript town. Well, right now we're in a town, obviously. Earlier, we were just kind of in some canyon areas. The main story is that our character kind of comes to, finds that he had previously died, and that he's been reanimated as an undead cowboy lad. And we don't know why. We don't know why he was chosen. Chosen undead, if you will. How much is that artifact? Good question. We have not died. It's getting up there, baby. Oh, it's pretty sick. We've come close a couple times. We're holding out so far. The question, of course, is how long do we roll with it? You know, how long do we push the envelope? Because inevitably we're gonna have like a boss battle, and I'm probably gonna die to, like, you know, the next time we fight something truly scary and horrifying. So if I know I'm going in for a really tough fight, I'll sell it. But otherwise, I'm like willing to throw myself in to various combat situations and hope for the best. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, that's pretty good. There we go. Destroyed. Hello, buddy. Kind of surprised that didn't notify that guy. Seeing his friend's head explode randomly. But again, those little fellas are not very perceptive. Oh, but she is.
Never expire.
I don't fuck around with these ladies.
Goose to ashes.
Yeah, I don't mind spending real bullets on her. She's a scary lady. Now she's a dead lady. Rusty shotgun. Give me that ammo, please. Thank you. So the saloon doors, of course. There's still something nearby, but I think it's probably the next building over, so I think we're okay. Now, of all things, whenever I think of saloons and that kind of thing, I don't really... The first thing that jumps to mind, of all things, is a Beatles song, Rocky Raccoon. Checked into his room only to find Gideon's Bible. I don't know if that was a good idea. Playing the piano all spookily like that, just waiting for something to jump out and spank my ass. Yeah, it's where he has the showdown with Danny boy, who made off with his lady. Of course, I don't have room for that.
Some space.
Let's go ahead and start making some space. Exactly. These are all rusty revolvers, so we're just gonna those. Bloop. Threw it on the ground. It's like me and Morrowind all over again, just kind of leaving a trail of things that I determined were not worth hanging on to anymore, and just drop it as a calling card to show that I've been here.
What's this?
Which is this worth 18? That is strangely more than a functioning, rusty but still functioning gun. Which is wild to me. Like, oh yes, use an actual gun that you can use to kill people. Oh, cool. How much is it worth? $6. All right, well that's shit, but
Use a
I'll take
bag.
your fancy silver plate. That is $18. Ain't that some shit? Unload ammo here, and I think we might have another stash. Oh, that's actually one thing I should have done. I should have stashed a bunch of this ammo. Because, yeah, we have a bunch of extra stuff that we have no need for right now. That's something I will do in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and drop this guy. Take both of these. And a regular sawed-off shotgun. Is that what I already have, or is it a rusty sawed-off shotgun? It is regular, but it's pretty... It's fairly valuable, I would say. So yeah, let's go ahead and load. Oops. Wrong button. Right click. There we go. I'll take the ammo. Actually, first... Oh, I should have leveled up, too.
Use a bag or two.
Oh, I don't have room for it, even with dropping stuff. See, I can sort, but that doesn't really do me a whole... Actually, what if I do one of these? Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. How's about that? Yeah, let's go ahead and just head back, because I need to stash some of this extra ammo anyway.
Nope.
Yeah, the ammo has become a good problem, but a problem no less. So yeah, what I would like to do though is sell that bad boy. How's about this? I'm just gonna leave my axe temporarily. I'll come back for this. I'll be able to sell that. There's still something nearby. I don't think it's anything in the immediate vicinity. I think it's in the next room over.
Need to stop hoarding.
And once again, not hoarding materials constantly. I don't know what those words are.
Alas,
Like, I don't know what those words mean. Let me head upstairs real quick. Possible that there is indeed something on this floor. All the paintings, nice and terrifying, nice and spooky. It seems like the small, stereotypical kind of Western frontier town where you would have like showdowns happen at high noon, that kind of shit, you know, people like watching from the windows,
damn it. Need to make some space.
that kind of thing. Yeah, the inventory is very much full. Pop one of those into there. What about this guy? Anything in there? That's actually got some space. Bloop. And bloop. And bloop. What does that do? Nothing. But... nothing else means I can get that. Yeah, I think I might even stash some health potions too. Just as I'm kind of looking at how this is all configured. Can I Tetris another like row or something? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can get that guy.
Fine addition to my collection.
My collection. Oh, okay, now whatever is here, it's more able to hear me from out here. That's for sure. Whatever foul beast is amongst us. Oh, it's you.
Sleep now, forever.
That guy had like a fancy outfit. Also, I like this. Had a fancy outfit. What was his deal? More ammo. Silver knife.
This may be useful.
Distinguished undead. Multiple teeth and bandages. So fancy, distinguished fella. If he had a key, it's not obvious.
What do you mean I can't hold all of these?
Silver short ammo is very useful. Something I definitely need more of. And this guy right here. Except that one is, it doesn't say how much that is, so I probably still don't have room for it right now. We'll get that in a second. There's somebody who would have a key to his safe. That's the third safe we've found. No obvious
Where
key.
am I supposed to put this, huh?
We've killed everything in this in the saloon. We've killed a lot of stuff, which is great. Let's get back to Jim real quick. Store some stuff in the stash, sell off a couple things, and then also try the gold skull. That cursed skull we picked up. Also, Firestar, it's good to see you, buddy. Firestar, of course, was super kind and had a raid directed towards us over the weekend, which was super cool. And I appreciate you joining in, Mr. Firestarter. Always a pleasure.
Thought about you.
Go ahead and trade. RC revolver, it's yours. Keep the ammo, that one's yours as well. This is the extra sawed-off shotgun that I have no need for. Sell that one. Just a regular knife. Not like a stabby knife, but just a thing that just looks nice. So I'm going to stash a bunch of this stuff. Also anything in the container. Grab those, grab that, grab that. And the big guy, same thing here. Fine and dandy. Yeah, so that's the one we're keeping, of course.
Find a solid piece.
So 245 is what we're at right now. Not too bad. Okay. So as far as things to stash, I think we need 5 health potions. Let's go to, or 6 even. We'll get down to 3. Or 4, I guess. Red Steed, which we'd seen previously. Oops. There we go. There we go. And then, yeah, lots of ammo. We have no shortage of short ammo. No shortage, if you will, of short ammo. Let's go ahead and top that one off. So, yeah, basically putting the full stacks, several full stacks at least, in the inventory. In fact, we can combine those down for convenience sake. I think we also have an overabundance of shotgun ammo. Let's take one of those. Take that down as well. Same kind of thing there. Okay, I'm gonna keep all the silver ammo I can find. Keep that. Keep the gold ammo as well, I suppose, even though I'm not sure what it's for. Hopefully it'll be pretty obvious. But thank you again, Mallory. Appreciate you joining in. Super cool with the raid that you shared our way, and the clip that you shared as well, and kicking off a very healthy conversation about vampires and their anatomy and various bodily functions. I learned something. I learned something about myself. Things maybe I wish I could forget about myself, but things were learned regardless. Also, Potato Pryor, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Doing some inventory management and sorting of things in our inventory, as well as little extra backpacks, little inventory expansions and that kind of thing. I think what I might do is I think I might stash this as well, because I don't think it really makes too much difference having it on my person at any given time. Stash that. Thank goodness the stash keeps expanding, because that is super, super helpful. Anything else that just we don't really need to have on our person? We'll keep those. The map, of course. I think we are good. I think we're good. So I'll go ahead and stash that. Oops. This one. There we go. Stash that there. Gold shotgun ammo. For gold shotguns only. Put that up top. Keep the bandages in the main inventory for the time being. Molotov in there as well. I lied. Bandages go in there too. Alright. Much more clean. Much cleaner inventory, which I appreciate. And well, yeah, let's go ahead and do the leveling. As we have many things to work towards if need be. I keep looking at Berserker thinking that would be so cool It's only really for melee damage, and of course we have something now that's going to encourage us to do more ranged damage, which makes me think I should take like steady aim, less weapon sway might be kind of nice. Things that are better for shooting bad guys more gooder. This was a good investment. Deadly precision has been pretty cool so far. Reload time is not so much an issue right now. The fanning thing does sound kind of cool, and of course, normal shots being critical sounds nice. Killing things gives you stamina back, which sounds nice. The instant kill for weaker enemies doesn't sound super nice, necessarily. I mean, it sounds nice, but I don't know how much that'd really be helpful, necessarily. Or there's the reflex thing, where bad guys will just sometimes miss ranged attacks against you. That would just always be helpful. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take that. Just bad guys will just randomly miss. Not randomly, but there's a less than 10% chance they'll just sometimes miss slapping at you. Retrieving arrows isn't really helpful right now. Stamina depletion. Let's see, thick-skinned wouldn't be a bad thing, especially because we'll eventually have explosions and fire to deal with. Increased damage from blood loss is nice. Increased maximum stamina when you get to level 2, of course. That's the thing, a lot of these only get particularly interesting once you level into the second tier. Reloading, you have non-gunpowder weapons. Again, I don't think that's really much of an issue in our case. Although, the other thing, too, is that this weapon is very good right now, but we'll eventually spec out of it. We'll eventually, like, have bad guys that aren't taking enough damage, and we'll probably find better bows and better guns. So we're not going to be using this bow forever, honestly. But for the time being, it's very good. Increase damage from bleeding by 25%. Let's go for that one. Okay. So that's all fine and dandy. Let's go and talk to this guy.
This item you have here, give it to us. We feel the dark envelope of the curse around it. We may be able to figure out its history and maybe trace the source.
All right. Tell me the goods.
This skull is the thing that started the downfall and gave way to the birth of the curse. When the soldiers at the fort were building a new well, they found this skull, and they gave it to the colonel, who liked such oddities and old artifacts. He didn't even realize when the skull started whispering into his
that explains
mind.
the whisperings.
They found the gold under the fort, thanks to these whispers. And thus the way to the curse has been opened wide. A blessing, yes? You got the gold.
Okay, so you buried the gold skull. I don't know if we really got anything for it,
Cannot penetrate
except
the
for
unnatural, unmistakable stench of stale
to the mines
air.
next, yeah.
And something else much more disturbing. It must be the mines. Go and search what's hidden within.
Okay, so yeah, so we didn't necessarily get a monetary reward. We probably got experience and, of course, a nudge to the next major
Anything
drop,
else?
which would be in the mines. We actually saw an entrance to some kind of mine shaft while we were there. While we were in the fortress. Everything else should be good. Yeah, search the mines, sure enough. So we still need to search the church for some other kind of gold item. So yeah, some other presumed cursed item. Okay. So back to the town we go then. Let's kind of meander this way. Got a little winded there. Sorry, guy. I didn't mean to scare you. I like you got nervous. There's a lot of stuff in the saloon in particular I'd like to go back for. That would be back this way. Which is like the biggest, from I can tell at least, the biggest place. The biggest building. I guess other than the church, which is the tallest, obviously. I can grab the shotgun for now. Even though it is very large. Again, if I press the piano or play the piano. Oh, I don't even think we're like pressing the keys. I think we're like reaching in and pulling the strings manually. That kind of noise that made that wasn't just pressing the keys. That was plucking the strings. Get my weapon back, of course.
Just what I was looking for.
That's what I was looking for. Actually, kind of nice. You can just open up the inventory, just see if there's any items on the ground nearby. I'm trying to keep an eye out for where that key could be located. There's 3 safes we found, and still no keys for any of them. So I'm hoping that either there's some way to pick the, like, lockpick something that I've yet to see, or they're just very well hidden, or maybe the keys are just really, really easy to miss, despite trying to be fairly observant and fairly snappy about these things. So I missed this guy, a potion and lots of teethers. I should probably just be checking the ground inventory options just every so often. Maybe check underneath beds. Like, look for anything obvious where that could potentially make for a clever hiding space. Especially the distinguished gentleman that was staying in this room. That was undead, now is just regular dead. Under the bed. Of course, we got that guy. Box of cigars. Under the pillow. Anything really, really sneaky.
Let's put these to good use.
Grab the ammo, of course. Hang on his corpse, unfortunately. I think we got a tooth from him at one point. Yes. Need a key. Need something. Okay. We've done our due diligence at least. Let's go ahead and proceed. Next room, I think. See how we killed a number of bad guys kind of in that little outpost area. So I guess we killed just a bunch of bad guys just kind of wandering around the exterior areas out here as well. Keep seeing formations like that. I keep thinking like if that's meant to be platformed. I think it's just a matter of just kind of jumping around to climb through that area. Also, so far not getting detected. There's nothing nearby right now. Some more ammo, very good. And then... okay, nothing else there. Alright, so there's bullets somewhere nearby. There we go. Sometimes these little pouches will actually be pick-upable. Can actually be like grabbable, and they'll give you just a little bit of money, like 25, just free money, kind of loose change. I guess this was like a shop, like a general store. Of course, no like rickety old building, no rickety like old west old-timey building is complete without a rocking chair out front, obviously. Climb up to the second floor easily. I will do exactly that. That sounds like a snappy idea. Nobody inside that I can tell. There's an axe nearby, although it's worth $3, so it's not very valuable. Give me one sec. I need to pee real quick. So I'm going to take a quick little pee break. The first sip you take of that apple pie soda, carbonated apple pie soda, you go like, ooh, this is weird. Like, it's weird, and I don't know if I like it. But then you take another sip, you go, well, I don't know if I dislike it, but I don't know if I like it. Then like the more you drink of it, you go, all right, this is it's growing on me. I think I'm starting to get it. I think I'm starting to understand, but it's still bizarre. Still very strange. Curious if there's anything up top, but I don't think that there is. We can drop down below, or we can also actually go to the roof of the previous building. Gonna quick look what that entails. Actually, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's ammo that I apparently missed. There's a frying pan that I cannot pick up. So no PUBG frying pan strats for us. And shotgun ammo. No complaint there. This is a nice vantage point if we needed to have some kind of shit out with that center building, but we already took out the ne'er-do-wells inside there. Can I just reach through? Oh, I can like grab it.
Get into my gun already.
Get into my gun. Yeah, I'm like reaching through. I'm actually impressed I was able to reach all the way down and snag that thing. Really far away. Yeah, we already poked our head inside of here, I'm pretty sure. Several burnt out buildings. Actually, we could have just jumped up top if we wanted to. Thing down here. Every time I see some kind of crawl space underneath a flight of stairs, I'm thinking of teardown. I'm thinking of like using a sledgehammer to knock an extra hole behind the stairs and explore from there.
What do you mean?
Regular old shotgun. We have a rusty one, but this is a fancy shotgun. 70 damage and still shitty range, but still better range than our sawed-off. So better than nothing, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and make room for this thing. Actually, there's nothing in there. We can put some of these. Or, of course, I could just do the obvious thing. Which is to say, just, you know, dump another one of the pistols, obviously. So that is something I'm very much okay with doing.
Definitely need a new bag or two.
Yeah. Or I could just drop this one. It's worth $15. Yeah, we determined that the overall amount is pretty consistent. This is so much better, though. Like, no question at all. I don't know if it's really worth us hanging on to for ourselves, at least. And again, compare that to our sawed-off. The range is only a little bit worse. I'm sorry, the range is notably worse, but the damage is only a little bit worse. And again, it's a shotgun. You're not really concerned about range when it comes to a shotgun. You're already needing it to be close range. Close and personal. So I don't know if the distance is enough of a factor. I think I might stick with the portability of the sawed-off, but still, it's nice and valuable, and it's good to sell it off if nothing else, or maybe stash it if I'm uncertain. I'm not sure what to do with it. Whatever happened to this town, this place got messed up pretty good. Everything's pretty much burnt out, or hollowed out, or I mean, there was the saloon, and I guess that one kind of central area that had some bad guys, and there is something nearby. Could it be? Is it someone in the jail? Would make the most sense. Sure is. And of course I shot the bars. Damn it. Mercifully, he didn't see me, even though he's looking right at me. Yeah, the ladies are, what are they, the sisters of something something? Whatever they're called, they are very observant. Oh, there she is. I'm gonna back that ass up, because she'll be around the corner very quickly, methinks. She is.
Curse is upon you.
Whoa! There we go. I was gonna say, subtlety is out the window when they start busting out the shotgun. They were taking a minute to reload. That means, yeah, she was. I mean, no bad guys ever run out of bullets, but it's kind of assumed they have like an infinite stock. But there was nothing else to put. There was nothing loaded in the shotgun, so nothing we could source ourselves. Actually, have a not bad amount of bullets for ourselves. We're doing better than I thought we were doing. Or for silver bullets, that is. Silver bullets in particular. We're doing not half bad. The fella back that way. Go see, I bet I can get a quick little shotty on his ass. Apparently I shot his ass because now we have an extra tooth. That's where teeth come from, right out the ass. Alright, so whatever was going on inside this jail, I think we've cleansed the evil. Also, I think I already talked about this, but so much of this game's sound design reminds me of Diablo. Probably more Diablo 2 than Diablo 1, but still, I'm very much appreciating kind of the general ambience, ambiance. Church is that away, and it's very burnt out, and there's lots of ghosty boys. But like I said, I'm feeling a little bit more confident now, given the amount of silver bullets that we have for the pistol, and I think we also have like 10 or so for the shotgun. So we will likely only have to fight like 3 or 4 little ghosty boys. So I think we can take them. We can handle it. We're big boys and girls. We can handle it. Also, that's nice and nice and foreboding. Oh, really? No room for that thing? I find that hard to believe. Boop. Look at that, a gold coin.
Need to drop something first.
You say that. Actually, I think we already... Yeah, that's a stack we're already working on. It's in here. So let me do one of these. Let me switch those out. Is there a way to switch them out? This container. Because that's what I want to combine, I think. What are these? I think it was in this one. There we go. Just combine them. Easy. Easy peasy.
Always do with some more bullets.
I'm surprised it didn't combine them for me, given that it was very much open. The gold coin? I'll take it. We're gonna watch for like really sneakily hidden things, and maybe even check the inventory or the round inventory every so often. Another whetstone.
Have a hoarding problem.
Yep. Pop those into... Do you have any space in this other container? No, we don't. Okay. Right, so that does mean that this container is all full. So yeah, so let's go ahead and drop another rusty ass revolver. These are actually quite valuable. The whetstones are very nice. And what I might even do is eventually sell them, especially because like we're not doing nearly as much melee as we were previously. It's nice still having that as an option with the axe that we have, but yeah, now with this kind of different focus we've taken for this build, I'm less inclined to go for melee. Definitely not as a first option if I can help it. Anything behind here? Anything sneaky? I can tell. Is this a water tower? Nothing on the ground. Oh, what's in here? Nothing. Nothing at all. All right. Well, that's easy then. All right, I think there's only one place left to go. I see there's more spooky things out that way. What's this say? Osler Family Farm. Best meat and leather that way. Have I been that way before? We're over here. We have not been to that farm. Okay. That'll have to be after the church. Church is our next target. All right. Swoosh up that way. I'm curious if there's anything I can get by casing the joint. Although I think we've already kind of... Actually, no. It all is just kind of one kind of elevated space. There's a bird friend. Let's see, what is it? X? No, it's not X. What button do you press to oh, I think it's R. I think R for reload. It's like a notched arrow. There's one bird lad inside there. Oh, is that him right there? It is. Kind of startled myself when I saw him come out. Oh, this guy's coming at us too. All right, let's go for the gun. Ouch. And then it's V and then reload. There we go. Oh. I could change a little bit sooner. That takes a minute. Man, still can't shoot that guy. There we go. He's out of there. All right, let's go back to regular bullets so I can take out the rest of these fools. Having to manage ammo on the fly like that is a little bit scary. Get out of there. Drink a potion. Taking more damage than I would have wanted. So we have these resources. Hello? Gun? Oh, I have to re-enable it. Ouch. One more. He's trying to flank me, maybe? There's one more. What? Oh, there he is. This motherfucker snuck up behind me. Got three of them all in quick succession like that. We managed, but yeah, we really want to find a situation where we can take out the ghosty boys in one quick succession of encounters, as opposed to having to do what I was kind of doing, trying to live juggle ammo like that, which is tricky. Especially when there's a lot of other things breathing down your neck trying to get to your ass. Then combine that. There we go. We got there. And they were wrong. You have to kind of wait for them to charge at you. Those little skull guys, because there's a couple shots that I missed trying to kind of line up the shot just right. And I don't have a ton of ammo for that stuff, so I gotta be very smart about that shit. I took quite a bit of damage, but we're okay. In fact, let's go ahead and queue this up. Some standard fellows over there. I could just do the bow and arrow shot for those guys. See something glowy down there, which is exciting. I should probably wait until they detect me, or I start to take the shot. It's like you need them to charge at you, or really have a confident shot to work with. They want to come at me. That's the thing to try. I go by sound right now. I guess because I'm not really on their level. Could jump up there. There's something in like the top part, like I guess that'd be like the bell tower of the church. I don't know what kind of trouble I'm getting myself into here. I wonder if we're gonna get like necromancy stuff, like all these bones we're seeing down here. What if there's gonna be like skeletons and shit? Like animated skeletons. I mean, we already have zombies, kind of. It's called animated dead. I mean, that is the definition of a zombie, but I don't know, man. When I think of like undead things, I think of like walking skeletons, which doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Be gone!
Some kind of animated, kind of zombified corpse makes a lot more sense than skeletons randomly held together by magic and bullshit.
And don't come back!
But I like them more. They're my favorite. It's my favorite flavor of undead bullshit. Oh, I can just do this. Bloop, because I drank a potion earlier. Killing more stuff. We're continuing to power up that Crimson Brooch that we have in our inventory. It's kind of chilling here. Presumably, this is going to lead us to the cursed artifact we're looking for here. It's going to lead us to the goods. That's where we came from.
Not enough space.
More ammo, but not enough space, you say. Is it? I think it's one bullet. Tell me I don't have a single open. I do have one. Can I just do a switchy maru? I cannot. I have to kind of do a management thing here. Oops. There we go. Boop. Just a single bullet.
Whatever gets the job done. Rest in oblivion.
Actually, I didn't even see the guy next to him. I should have gone for him first. Those guys are scarier to deal with. Usually they're a lot less subtle. Usually they're a lot louder and more obvious. There we go. Anything else lying around here? Nope. I guess if I would have kept going this way. Yeah, that's the guy we killed moments earlier. Ooh, big open area. It's a long way down, baby. Long way down. It's very dark. All right, everything is filled up entirely. Actually, the feathers are not all that valuable in the grand scheme of things. Although they're actually, in a fucked up way, they're more valuable. That's crazy. A random kind of magic feather is more powerful than still a functioning firearm with no ammo in it, but I digress. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, so it's the same value as a tooth. As a Tiefers. I don't want to give it to the... Oh, sure. All right, yeah, animated dead. This is your pistol now. Yeah, give a dead zombie a pistol. What a smart idea. Here, because I know that corpse will despawn, I'll do it this way. That way. Again, so we have a calling card to indicate we've been here already. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the end of the line here. Oh, go this way.
I will rid this land of you. Spicy.
Spicy.
Definitely
And potion-y.
Need a new bag or two.
I could so easily see myself, or really anybody else, gazing down that pit, slipping and falling to plummeting to our doom. Tragically but hilariously. Gold short ammo. I think I already have a pack of that somewhere, don't I? Yes, I do. Yep, there we go.
Whatever it is, it's mine.
Yeah, it doesn't always
now.
combine them automatically. I guess it just looks in the main inventory.
Ashes to ashes.
Let's remove his head. Acid boy. They don't seem to know where I am. Oh, he does. Right, I'm going to take the time to kind of navigate.
Lead the freak.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to just backpedal blindly and walk off the edge. I will choose to walk with intention across the bridge. Right. Oh, but I can't take it with me.
Bag or two.
Hatch, he said.
I lay
There we go.
to rest.
Right, so that's just more same. We have a lot of just like small stacks of things. We've actually gone through quite a lot of this, obviously, the silver bullet stuffs. What I will just do is I will drop another pistol. One of those. There we go. Loves the Yoda voice. The little fellas, like the little screeches that the bird lads make. Because I don't know, or do you mean like the weird way that our guy speaks, the protagonist? Because his manner of speaking is pretty unique. I wouldn't necessarily think of it as being Yoda-like, necessarily. And also, yeah, appears like we've reached a dead end. Kind of disappointing. Thought we were getting somewhere. I'm looking to see if we can find this mystery artifact. But again, we might need to climb the church spire. The bell tower. That could be where it's lurking. There's no guarantee I've like explored every part of this area. Oh, here we go. This looks encouraging. Be real careful with where I'm walking because it's really dark. Easy to misstep. Actually, I'm going to be really impressed if this leads directly to the fortress passage that we saw previously. Oh, this looks really encouraging. Bunch of candles and spicy shit like that. I'm just impressed we were able to land that headshot. Okay, so they can't reach me from here. Or if they can, they maybe don't know how. Shit.
Wretch!
Able to get that guy real quick. I appreciate that our guy is being stealthy, but then yells out slanderous vulgarities at bad guys that he fells. Right. Time to get loud and proud, baby. Oh, except I have the wrong kind of ammo loaded. I'm gonna do some more live ammo management. Something that I'm not super happy to do right now. Oh, wow, they actually ran quite a lot, didn't they? Oh, man, a grenade would be so hype right now. Oh, but I don't have it quickly available. Yeah, the moment has passed. A grenade will be so hype. But I have so many bullets. And they are kind of like shooting fish in a barrel right now. They obviously can't get to me. And they're very sad about it.
And purged.
One guy was being extra sneaky though. Kind of a shame they can't climb ladders. If that'd be like maybe a new update. I would hope the developers would consider like some kind of AI update. Man, I'm having a really hard time shooting this guy. Shitting and shooting this guy. Man, I cannot shoot you to save my life. Maybe I should go for melee or something. I haven't really had this much trouble before. There must be like some weird soft angle thing that's getting my ass. There we go. It's like maybe my bullets were hitting like the lip of something that I just was not seeing. Like all that. Thing you're willing to dispense. Well, I guess I can't actually. Do I have any more crappy pistols to drop? I do not. I'll leave that for now then. Whoops, just unload. Boop. To be clear. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it just kind of split up the stacks. Actually, for that matter, I can still grab this then. So it split the stackies. There we go. So we used a bunch of ammo for that fight. Didn't use any silver bullets, so I tried to very specifically leave those. I was thinking I was going to drink a potion, but for now we're okay. Although there is still bad guys lurking. That's going to be a good one. Alright. See if he's gonna rush up on me. It'll make this real easy. Real quick, at least. Still something nearby, which kind of surprises me. Something underneath me, maybe? Maybe behind a pillar. Reload real quick. Is it something down there? It is. Just a regular zombie boy. When he sees me. Alright, this might be a time to bust out the big guns then. There we go. Oh, another one. Oh shit, I'm reloading when I don't want to reload.
Right on
If there's a way to cancel a reload, there probably is. Maybe I just press the button a second time or something. Right. I think all is quiet now. Quiet as things can be, given the relative loudness we've been indulging in. Up. Extra ammo over here. Not seeing any little notifications for sounds that we're making right now, so I think we're... Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, wait for that to recharge. Oh, his movement kind of reset for a second there. It kind of threw me off, but I dropped him. Dropped it like it's hot. Right, that looks encouraging. Some kind of, if it's an effigy or something else, but there's definitely some fuckery going on here. Some kind of weird worshipping. I mean, there's pews set up, so there's some cursed shenanigans going on for sure. Some culty shenanigans. Grab that. There's one passage leading up that we saw. Some bandages. Yes, please. They're bandages. That's what they are. This is what it feels like when you're playing Morrowind and you first encounter a sixth house. It's like, has a similar feel of like, what kind of first fuckery am I descending upon for the first time? Like, what am I uncovering? Of course, there's potions.
To stop hoarding.
Hearing some wispiness. Anything I can combine? We have flammable short ammo. That might be our first flammable short ammo. I think we have flammable shotgun ammo. I lied. We have this guy right here. Yep.
You can
Some
never
notes.
have too much of those.
Mighty Beast, okay. Monsters from local legends. Wendigo, okay. We have one of their hearts. Does that make them one of us? Or us one of them? Tormented spirits. Oh boy. So I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight one of these pretty soon then. Skull in their chest is a source of power. So once the skull is destroyed, they become aggressive and unpredictable, but also that might be like the way to weaken them down. Well, good to know. Hopefully I will have some kind of heads up before we have to tango with one of those things. So I can sell my brooch, because I'm sure we won't win the very first time we fight one of those things. Okay, I think what I will do then, to make room for a potion, is the obvious thing. Drop like a couple of those puppies. Actually, well, no, that's the good shotgun. We want to keep that one for sure. Take the potion. Yeah, that's all like the crappy firearms that we were previously holding on to for selling purposes. For sales purposes. Another chicken head.
I need deeper pockets.
How much is that worth? $15. It is shockingly not worth it, actually. Single use. I think you have to have it in your inventory when you go to rest. I think that's how that works. So yeah, so I'll just leave that there for now. Something else there. Bandages, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anything else on the sides? Okay. There either. Thing on the pews, there is.
I need deeper pockets.
Gold shotgun ammo, so that's... How about this? Just moments earlier. You have room for it, but I have to kind of make space for this one. There we go.
May need it at some point, you never know.
Health potions, I mean, yes. You will always need health potions in a game like this. Always, always, always. I think that does it for like little alcoves with gear and loot, that kind of thing. I think it all comes down to this golden chalice. So I'm pretty sure, in fact, I think that even matches the silhouette of what we saw in for the quest. This meat. Very much a sacrifice being performed here. So that was the quest item then.
Damn it, I need to make some space.
If we wanted to, we could just teleport away. That'd be especially useful if we had somehow managed to stealth our way through this whole sequence. We didn't want to fight our way back from which we came.
Into my pocket you go.
Those, bloop. Might as well. All right, so I am kind of curious where this leads then. It makes me wonder if it leads to the space we saw in the fortress, or kind of behind the fortress. You guys. Oh, another one. Several. Time to bust out the big guns. Oh shit. Okay. This guy's got hands. I was gonna say. The guy took more hits than I was thinking he would. So once again, another example of what can happen. Even if you do a stealth takedown correctly on drink a potion, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. If you do a stealth takedown against one of these guys, if someone's close enough, they'll be wise to your bullshit. Oh, I have to put that back. There we go. Our guy sounds like a cowboy Yoda. I never even thought about that, honestly. Like, just kind of his manner of speaking. Saying things in certain orders, that kind of thing. Saying words in certain orders. Very, very unique.
What's this?
A random monster tooth just lying around. Fucking dentist office out here.
I could use a bag or two.
Already. We filled up once again, except we have one right there. That's so silly. Oh, wrong thing. Switch that out. Makes it easier.
That's a nice little thing.
Only when he's yelling, though. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I kind of turn my brain off to his callouts when shit's getting desperate, when things are scary. Like, I'm more focused on survival, and I'm paying less attention to what my guy is doing or saying.
What do you
Another
mean I can't
Molotov, by the way.
hold
That's
all of
always
these?
exciting. Yeah, that is very good. It's very good to see. Not so much from a money perspective, but just from the perspective of that's just awesome. Very, very useful. Especially because we'll have things like Wendigos to fight in our future. We have that to look forward to, and I have no idea what that's going to entail. Keep going up, or do I want to follow the side path? Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, no, actually, yeah, there's more up here. Bunch of sleeping cots.
And where am I supposed to put this, huh?
Random fork. Oh, and some monies. Same value as one of these things. That's kind of funny. Okay, no, it's fine. I'll leave it. Only one other path forward then. There's even a candle up here and everything. It dips down.
Hellish
we go.
spawn!
And of course we're above a ladder, which means bad guys don't know how to get to us unless they have ranged options. Which in the case of these guys, it's not a problem.
The earth!
Oops.
Out of my sight!
Oh, yeah, heck. He turned around and it caught his wing instead. See, I shouldn't be trying to fuck with him. I should be more focused on the range fella.
Destroyed!
Headshot his ass. Headshot his head, actually. So, killing a lot of things out in this little outpost area. What part of the map are we on right now? We are well behind the church, so we've kind of gone off the beaten path significantly. Clearing out some scary shit for sure. Things that were going to become a problem eventually. Storage area, I think. Yeah, I think we're in the clear. For a minute there, I was like, okay, where's the rest of them? There's gonna be more where that came from, but I think we're okay. But methinks it would be worth our while to return this cursed item pretty soon here. We still know eventually we have to go to the mine for the next major item, the next quest item. We've kind of done this out of order a little bit by clearing the fort before clearing the church. And realistically speaking, the church, I think, was easier than the fort. It still wasn't easy. We still got pretty close a couple times. But yeah, the fort was the harder encounter, I would say, generally speaking. The Molotov, by the way.
There's not enough space in my pockets.
I'm kind of curious. We see... Oh, this actually is more... I think on Alex to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna walk back to gym real quick. We'll be able to come back here and pick up what we could not gather previously, what we couldn't claim. Trying to be mindful of just random enemy spawns, just kind of out and about. We're pretty out on our own right now. In a remote part, yeah. So that was the church area. We could still climb the spire and see if there's anything worthwhile up there. It wouldn't shock me if there was something cool up there, but yeah, we just kind of delved down and went right for the goods. Oh, I guess this is not part of the town. Yeah. This is. I think this is something we saw earlier.
Rest easy, my friend.
Oh wow, that was a lucky ass headshot. That was very satisfying. That first one was very lucky. That was, yeah, we've been here already. I remember the outhouse. I remember those rickety-ass stairs. I think we died last time we were here. So those enemies respawned. Yeah, I remember this now. I remember. Okay. Let's go back this way then. Obviously, we went too far. That's okay, though. Gym will be right around the corner. And there he is. I'm not sure how much good these little wooden spiky boys are doing, but good on you, Jim.
Find a solid piece of iron or two.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and stash the shotgun for sure. Pop another one of these in here. Actually, do we already have... No, that was a new one we acquired. Got a bunch of this crap to sell. I'll pop... one Molotov. Actually, I'll probably pop them both in because we're about to go get another one anyway. Third Molly. Third Molly Tolly. There we go. Long jack in. And let's go. Let's sell a bunch of stuff.
Keep your eyes out.
I'm actually wondering if I should go ahead and sell the brooch. Because we're about to fight a Wendigo. Presumably very soon. And I think we're reaching the point where I don't know how much, how like, I think we've probably already seen them actually. I think they're the large bipedal creatures. We don't know what they're capable of. We don't know like their behavior. So I'm wondering if I should end this, this confidence streak. How much is that worth? It's like worth 20 bucks, I think, which is pretty good. The fact that it's worth almost 500 right now is pretty extraordinary. That's the question. Do I have the confidence to keep it going? Is there anything that 1,000 would get me? It means I could eventually get up to Orb of Night. Really good against ethereal enemies. Gives more experience. It's got faster reload. The damage is really good. It's better. You know, it's enhanced compared to our regular revolver. We'd still have to use ethereal bullets, silver bullets. The Drunken Master is really cool, but only if we're constantly drunk. And I mean, we could spec into that for sure. We could spec into using the alcohol stuff more often. But yeah, I don't know if we have enough of a backlog to make it worth. The last knife, yeah. So the only thing I would maybe consider is going for Orb of Night. It's only a matter of time before we start finding like really unique stuff just kind of out in the field. Eventually. Because yeah, the only like really cool items we found have been things that we buy. Let's go ahead and put a few more things into the stash. Put the whetstone. There we go. potion in here as well, and another stack of ammo. Try as I might, I'm still finding more than I'm spending. Although we have this infinite ammo using our health item. Weapon, that is, which has been our main focus for a bit. That out. That in here as well. Yep. That out, take that out. I think there was something I could combine with this. It's the gold stuff. Oh, never mind, yeah. That's can't do anything with that just yet. I think I will pop these in. Stash. Actually, no, we'll keep one on our person. Anything else I'm gonna pop over? It's all fun and dandy. Oh, we have a lot of extra bandages. Yeah, I'll pop both of those in. We are. For better or for worse, we're doing a very, very good job of gathering more than we're using. So we are hoarding like the best of them. For better or for worse, that's something we continue to excel at with games like this. Anything else in here? We're gonna leave that. Yeah, 2 sticks of dynamite. Oh, I think I still need 1 Molotov. Yeah, we'll keep 1 Molotov on us. Oh wait, no, that's right. We're gonna go grab one. There was the one we left behind. And then yeah, do I get rid of the brooch, or am I feeling lucky? I don't know. Maybe they won't be as scary. The other thing too is that, like, it's not like there's still things that I really can't afford that I would like to get. There's also the anticipation of there's gonna be more traders that we'll find. So being in a more advantageous position to whatever they're selling us sounds kind of nice. Is there anything else he offers that I might go for? We got the most expensive thing the previous guy had with this guy. And this is I think the next most expensive thing. Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The ethereal thing is not a huge thing. The reload is nice. 5% more experience is nice. Only when killed with that item. Like, is that all worth spending literally all of our resources? That's where I'm kind of not so sure. What I'll do is I'll jump back up top. Yeah, so there was that spot in the mine. Actually, it looks like that kind of leads... Yeah, the church. Yeah, it was up here, I think. It was up here. I'm gonna grab that one guy that we saw earlier. There's a Molotov and a few other odds and ends. And I wanted to just scoop up real quick. Oh, this guy. Got his shoulder. Shooting your shoulder really good. There we go. I was gonna say, I keep shooting his wings and his shoulders like the best of them. Before you fall down, give me the goods. Okay, it's about to toss this ass down. Now we could go down and deal with the monsters we saw down here. In fact, I think that was where we first saw a Wendigo, or the silhouette of one. Some kind of hooved creature stomping around that we've yet to encounter. I wasn't sure what it was, but all I knew was it looked scary and I was afraid to get too close. Guess I haven't been to this part either. Means there might be some goods around here.
Never know when I may need one.
Not so much a thing you need, it's more of a thing you sell. Oh, he stopped. The fool. Oh, he saw his homeboy's head explode. He said, "What?"
Die!
I mean, come on, your head. The bros of your heads don't just explode randomly. Are we gonna keep it on me? So far, I'm leaning towards yes. I'm leaning towards feeling foolhardy enough to dive in. So far, at least, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling I'm hoping I'll be in a position where I'll be able to run. If things look scary. Like, I'll be able to outrun them, but... I don't know, man. Not sure. I have no idea what to expect. I'm just hoping my foolish naivete will carry me to greatness. Anything else in here? There's something that's like on the cusp of detecting me. Only around here. I wonder if it's up top. I'm making lots of noise. Maybe back this way, maybe? No, we would've... Oh. Minor fella. Yeah, and a spitty acid boy.
Into nothingness.
That's what was hearing me. And that's just one of the armored fellas. Again, I thought I had actually seen one of these things myself at one point. Rusty revolver and more guns. This guy had little nuggies. And this probably leads down. Yeah, this is like a passage that leads either down to this part of the map that we haven't explored yet, like a kind of a connecting point, or is something else. Like, I do want to explore it, but I want to get the resources that we left behind in this other spot first. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. And also, I'm thinking that I should go ahead and clear out the church, that top part. Oh, also, yeah, there was some, I didn't even really notice it, but yeah, there was something that was acutely aware of me. I wonder if it's up top, maybe. Something really knew where we are for a second there, but yeah, I'm not sure what it would have been. If this was the area up this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the stuff, and I hope it will be worth my while. Clear out that church. We have a decent bit of the silver bullets. 11. I mean, hopefully that's plenty. 11 bullets, and I think like 7 or 8 silver shotgun shells. Hoping between those two things, we'll be all set. We'll be all set. So yeah, I mean, we pretty much got confirmation, pretty confidently, that this bow and arrow does not affect ghost enemies, even though the weapon itself is like semi-ethereal. It doesn't have the properties that damage ethereal creatures. Explored here pretty well. I was gonna say, I know there's some stuff we couldn't grab last time. I'm making a necklace, that's why I'm gathering all these teeth. Something extremely normal. Not weird and unhinged at all. Then if I would have gone up this way... Did I already go out this way? Does not feel like I did. Oh! Oh! Big fella. Big fella. Alright, well. I said that I might have to run. It's nerfed. Oh, okay. So it's just like, you need the good stuff. Right, so that is a big boy. I have a ladder. I can run. I can run if need be. Did he hightail it? If I go for a sneak up melee attack, that'd be a really bad idea, I'm pretty sure. He's launching skulls at me. This is a Wendigo, alright. The range is not great. Oh, right, he's launching skulls at me. Oh, right. Why did I not think about this? Right, you have to deal with the skulls easily. So I have to do this whole reload shenanigans now. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Wonder if that means the Wendigo itself... Oh, it popped out. Okay, that's good. Yeah, gold ammo is really good. That's a good point, too. I think it's what this stuff is. Yeah, for something this big and scary. Although the range is not the best right now. Maybe I should actually switch to this guy. I don't have enough room right now. Oh. Oh, he found me. Headshot. I think I'm missing an embarrassing number of times for such a big guy. All right, we got his ass. Used a lot of gold bullets for it, so it was an expensive takedown, but we got his ass. And when you kill... Oh, we get another one of these things. When you kill the creature, all of his spawns go with him. Ectoplasm, tainted spirits. Oh, that's kind of cool. 20% chance. Oh, but it doesn't miss or doesn't stack. Dang, that's a shame. Also, speaking of things that don't stack, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I think we cannot stack this guy. Like, I don't think those two things stack. Because yeah, it's still only going 1 every 8 seconds. It's not going 2 every 8 seconds. So we'll sell the other one. Oop. This way. There we go. What's this one do again? This one is just better chance of loot. This one's pretty nice though. I keep looking back at this thing. Yeah, this one's pretty nice. I mean, I feel a little bad having spent the experience on the skill that gives, I think, a 7.5% chance for enemy ranged attacks to miss. Knowing that this was kind of lurking. So let's go back to regular shots. I actually took one of those guys down. They're pretty scary. Yeah, what I wanted to do was go for the lever action. And that would give us a distance advantage, because that was the thing, of course, is trying to take that guy out a pretty good distance meant that we were, you know, not being as effective as we would otherwise like to be. Find those things down. Actually, I'll leave that here, but I'll pop a bunch of the stuff over. And those two. And then auto sort, yeah. So I want to see what that guy, like if he was guarding something cool. Is this how he got to me? Oh, I think that's exactly, yeah, I think this is where he came from. Just walked up this little sloped area. A golden key, you say? I wonder if this is for one of the safes. Oh, it can open anything. It can open any lock. That is extremely cool. So maybe that's the key. Maybe literally that's the key. And that the safes, I guess, don't have specific keys for them. Just find a key and you're in good shape. So if you find something big and scary like a Wendigo, there's a good chance it's guarding something real neat. Very nice. Back to the pistol. Load up silver bullets. Go back to the church. Those guys were scary. Those guys are the Wendigo, that is, was scary, but enough damage, and you can and like enough like ranged damage delivered not within melee range, and you're pretty much in good shape. But yeah, next time I see one of those things, I think I'd rather use the lever action. Lever, but I hardly even know her. Oh, hello. Heck. I'm doing really good at lining up my shots. Let me tell you how good at this video game I am.
Put to death.
Put to death. A big old dynamite? That's a very smart idea. Big old heckin' dynamite would
something first.
do wonders, methinks. With random ass arrows and random ass bullets. I think I will not scoop up the arrows for the time being. There's a part of me that wants to scoop them up, which I guess I still could. I was gonna say I want to add them to my stash for later. Also one of those. Oh, he has a gun. It's a standard revolver, too. That's the good stuff. Yeah, fuck this thing. That instead.
I need to drop something first.
Yeah, it's technically not on the ground. I see what's going on here. There we go. Oh. It's technically a used arrow.
Alas, it's never enough.
Yeah, we have to pluck it from... Yeah, that's why it has a chance to break. Makes sense. Unfortunately. Ooh, unlucky. It's a good find, though, is a standard revolver. Once again, I feel like a bit of a chump for buying one earlier. Given that now we found 2 of them in the wild, but at the same time, that thing did carry us to victory on a number of pretty clutch moments. He dodged that shit. Not dodging that one, though. Oh. Whole bunch of them.
Right on the mark.
Dang it. Yeah, I felt kind of wobbly with that one. Hey, what's up, Todd? That's the one. The very same. We've been using it a lot. Oh, he ducked. I've been leaning on it very heavily, and it's extremely cool. The health regen is very clutch. Damn. The problem, of course, is that there is a significant damage drop-off with range. You know, past a certain range, the damage drops off significantly. But even still, it's still pretty dope. I am using it a lot right now. And I did pretty much... I haven't gotten shot at all, but I don't think I have. But I went from pretty much full health to pretty much half health. So, as you can imagine, there is a trade-off, and it definitely behooves the player to be wary at all times of your health and your surroundings and your resources. As you can imagine, it's easy to put yourself in a not great spot. Yeah, we just fired. The blood bullet we just fired was enough to just delete our spleen from existence for a little bit. Oh shit. In case like that though. Oh, I have to go back to regular bullets. Ouch. Oh shit. Where'd you fucking come from? I have to go back to regular bullets. So timeout. Is there a way to stop reloading? So it's like if I just want a few bullets. There probably is. Maybe just press reload again. Wasn't there a second one? Or maybe the same one that jump scared me is the one that came out just now. Can aim mid reload. I was trying to aim down the iron sights, but
And where am I supposed
it
to
was
put this, huh?
I could see that it was like here I'll demonstrate. Like if I go to reload now, like if it does use the cooldown. It does activate the bullet time kind of cooldown ability. Okay, what if I do this though? And then press reload prematurely. Yeah, right click. Yeah, I can't seem to interrupt. I can't seem to interrupt the animation for it, which is a little bit tricky. I guess maybe shooting. Shooting would do it, I guess. I'd rather not waste the bullets. Yeah, I'm with you, Todd. I thought there was a second one. Oh, there he is. Yep. Because that's the one that I saw. Yeah, Todd, you and I are thinking the same shit. Alright, lots of silver ammo lying around from the reloads I was trying to do earlier. Because we have silver ammo, it's just stuck in here, I suppose. I'll do one of those. Those, there we go. That stuff's very important. I'm definitely not getting rid of that shit. Back to this guy then. Nope. Grab that. As dumb as you are, I don't know about that. I don't know about being dumb, but
Have a hoarding.
being as but maybe being as sophisticated and refined as Mr. Todd. That's the dream right there, baby. That's the dream. What kind of dream? Is it a wet dream? No comment. No comment. Also, we have still quite a bit more room. I'm actually gonna switch those out. It's kind of weird. You can't like switch items quickly like that. And then the key goes in here. Actually, yeah, put arrows. Put arrows in there. Arrows in thereos. Let's up some space. There we go. Yo, Farsight, what's up, buddy? The dumb roll? I don't know, man. I always see, like, being a dumbass or being silly. I always see that as never a thing that one person does forever. I see it as the kind of thing that, like, everyone has temporarily. And we all, like, take turns using it. You know, people joke about, it's my turn to use the one brain cell. It's kind of like that, but with, like, dumbassery. It's my turn to use the one dumbass cell. That's kind of how I see it. Like, we all kind of take turns using it. Sometimes I have days where I'm probably using it more than I ought to. Like, I'm hogging it for myself a little bit, but that's kind of how I see it. Like, we all just kind of have moments where we're
Maybe useful.
we're using it sometimes longer or shorter. Stacking the hearts would be nice. Yeah, I know. I thought the same thing. We had a second heart, but it even says right here, effect at the bottom, effect does not stack. And I even tried it. I even equipped it just to see what it would do, and the reality of the situation did not surprise me, but it did break my heart a little bit. Alright, well, it's another satisfying encounter that ended quite well. We are super far north, much more north than I wanted to do. But that's how it goes with a game like this. You just kind of go off the beaten path. You get the high from successfully taking down a Wendigo. You carve out its still beating heart from its carcass, add it to your inventory as a trophy that you'll savor forever. By the way, if there was a farm, I'm not gonna go to the farm just yet, but yeah, I do wanna get this whole area sorted out. Go to Silver Bullet Times. Oh, there was an absurd compliment. Oh, Farsight, you're right. You're right, Farsight. I missed that shit. Farsight, all right, I got one for you, Farsight. Farsight, you would have no problems at all wooing one of these buxom, zombified, like demon face ladies that we saw earlier. We learned that they have very particular tastes. All right, they don't just you know, they don't just hang out with anyone. They don't just have any kinds of affinities. Their cursed state makes them not easy to be around. They're prone to violent outbursts. They're prone to anything that like reminds them of the fact that they're dead, or that they're, you know, not their normal beautiful selves, cause them to fly into a murderous rage. But Farsight, you and only you would have no problem getting past all that and wooing these ladies. And I'm looking forward to the dating game romance, like the romance simulator game starring Farsight. That's like a spin-off of this one, kind of like the Dead by Daylight dating game that's getting made. Basically, it's only a matter of time before this other spin-off game comes out, and we'll all be playing it, and I'll be streaming it, and I'll say, man, I remember when I played that shit, the original game, y'all laughed at me when I said Farsight was gonna be the man, the stud of this game, but who's laughing now? And there we go. That was more of a story time than anything, but there we go. That raw charisma. Consider me wooed. There you go. There you go. My zombie hood. Bitches don't know about my zombie hood. How's about this? Can I just like, I don't know how one intentionally zombifies themselves, but if there's a way to intentionally zombify myself and make it, maybe that would like make it easier for me to, you know, get in good with Mr. Farsight, you know, just kind of cut out the middleman, just go right for the good stuff. All right. There's got to be something good up here, right? All these little skeleton friends floating around all wimbly bimbly. There's got to be some shit going down here, man. I refuse to believe it. That the only good was underneath. The blackout goggles and think of England. I'm assuming that's the kind of thing that you use for like sexy times. Because England is a very sexy place, so I'm told. See, it's only a matter of time. Maybe I should just freaking shoot this guy in the face.
Be missed.
It's easy to shoot those guys in the face. Everything they do is in the face. This motherfucker really is gonna be doing this, huh? How is he even gonna get to me? Bitch, you can't. Oh, now he really can't because he's got no head. Got them ghost bolts, you know it, baby. It shows in the bottom right, the little silver boys. I got them silvery boys. Ready to go at a moment's notice. That's how we killed one of those guys. Lickety split. Splickety lit. Oops. I'm gonna feel like such a dumbass if I get to the top of this church and there really is nothing here. I'll feel like so silly. So silly. That's where you're from, Farsight. I did not realize that, actually. Well, there you go. Next, you're gonna tell me piss is stored in the balls, which, I mean, tell me something I don't know, obviously. Here we go. So after all that, we get...
Maybe I do have a hoarding problem.
more ectoplasm.
Use a bag or two.
Surprised these guys aren't just kind of intrinsically aware of my shit. So we get some nice money. Reddish residue. So it's not like the fancy quest item like we got earlier. Gold shotgun ammo. I'm surprised I don't have room for that one. Oh, sure enough. Yeah, I do not have room for that one. All right, so we'll clear out room for a couple things. The obvious one, of course, is to upper these. Oh, wait, no. No, I do have room, actually. Because that's only 2 of them. Completes the stack. There we go. So that was what awaits us in the church itself. We really can't go any higher than this, I don't think. And we got another series of ectoplasm. I don't think, and it does say effect does not stack, so there's really no reason to have 2 of them. So we'll sell the other one. We blasted this guy from afar, which is really badass. Some Games Workshop stuff, or maybe it's both, actually. Maybe it's both. Or you live, yeah, you live inside the homeworld. There you go. But it costs too much, right? Yeah, the rent prices are pretty absurd. So I wonder if there's anything amongst the graves, then. I think I will switch back to regular bullets for a bit. Ooh, a rare, unique shotgun called the Decapitator. For 60, nasty looking shotgun, small veins visible in the wood handle. Headshots regenerate 5 HP. And the damage is quite extraordinary. So yeah, we will take it. Gleefully. I'll probably sell our old sawed-off. The damage is only a little bit better is the thing. It's 70 instead of 65. And it's only a little bit more valuable. But it sounds badass, and the fact that headshots returning HP is great. Now, the hilarious part, of course, is that getting a headshot with a shotgun is easier said than done. But still, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. So that's and we got it for free. We didn't really have to do a whole lot to get that thing. So worth, extremely worth, I would say. Random blop of ammo right here. I'm not sure where that came from.
Need to make some space.
That is gold. Gold short ammo. I must have dropped that accidentally when I was switching around. Because that seems like the kind of thing I would not have let pass me by. But yeah, it probably when I... Well, no, this is too far from where I was fighting the Wendigo. Maybe it isn't. Okay, maybe it isn't too far from where I fought the Wendigo. It's another weapon. So that's a good point, too. It can be a primary or a secondary. So we could have it equipped right now if we wanted. If we so chose. So yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, all right, so there's nothing I can combine with it. This probably is our old stash. Our old stack from earlier. So I will just drop another one of these guys. That's why we've got them lying around. There we go. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Here's the corpse. The corpse of the Wendigo. Yeah, that was hot swapping ammo types on the fly. Like a madman. Alright, so we can give this thing, this other gold chalice will sell, like the lesser gold chalice, but the fancy one is, of course, a quest item. Very much a quest item. Alright, and I over-exhausted my guy, and he sounds very upset at me. Big Madge. Right, I said I was going to hold off on exploring this area down here. I think the time for holding off... The time for holding is done. The time for bolding is now. Farsight, don't look. I'm going to murder one of your future wives. Those, the ladies. The ladies with the faces. Well, actually, yeah, there was also this little area beneath the little bridge that kind of looked like this, actually. There's a lot of stuff down here, so I want to make sure I'm smart about how I approach this. I also don't want to slide down like a dingus. I'd feel so silly if I were to just slide down and take a bunch of fall damage like a doofus. Fucking blasted her ass. If that hits. Oh, I don't think it missed. I don't think it hit. The Demonussi. Well, the good news is that her face was already, like, not really well formed anyway. Because, like, part of, like, what kind of demonified her, more or less, is that, like, her face is gone. It's, like, what kind of turned her into a demon kind of creature thing. So the good news is, like, some of that shit's already fucked up. Like, that. Some of that is already very much foobar. What's that? Is that a Molotov? Yes, it is. Once again, I'm struggling to make space for the Molotov, so I'll drop this other crappy-ass revolver. That is worth literally $5. I've not $5. Give me a rope. There's a rope around here that I can climb down, I think. Wasn't there a rope? Am I full of shit? There's a rope. Or maybe like a thing I can activate to lower me down. I could have sworn there was a rope that you can like shimmy down upon. Maybe I'm full of shit. I'm trying to like basically time this so I can get down there and not have to fight that guy. We'll go after he swoops. After he swoops, I will shoop. Oh, hello.
Out of my sight.
Shit.
And stay down.
Guy sounds so cool. All right, so this is a different mine area than where we were at in the first stream, which I guess was yesterday, actually.
Led you astray.
We did lead him astray. We were being so stealthy and tactical.
You can never have too much of those.
Don't mind me just staring into this dead dude's gaping asshole. That is also extremely correct, Farsight. We determined a lot yesterday. We learned a lot about we learned a lot of science. We learned a lot about me and how I operate, how I function. So yeah, it was an educational night, and this one has been educational in different ways, but similar ways, I would say. Apparently, I pulled off the miner's tooth as well, even though, you know, all these guys' heads are gone. Those. Bloop. And a happy skeleton drinking some gold mead. Good for him, honestly. Proud of him. Silver knife. I think that is the point where I'm gonna have to start dropping more stuff, which is fine. As far as things to drop goes, all the ammo, of course, we're leaving. Spoons and the feathers have identical worth, so nothing really there. I'll just drop the arrow. That's an obvious one right there. Except I can't, so I have to do one of these.
Perfect. Just need to find some ice.
Some ice for mead. I guess that kind of makes sense. Wouldn't think of mead being an iced thing. All right, and actually, I'll just drop one of those, I think. This way. We'll do it this way. Here we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. And now we're good. No, not the arrow. Pfft. This thing. This axe. There we go. How much is the amulet worth? A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Yeah, absolutely. The thief ropes? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, over 600 at this point. Yeah, thief ropes where, yeah, you could, it's like, yeah, little rope arrows. You fire it onto like a wooden surface and it spawns a rope that you can climb down. That shit was so awesome back then. I only ever did play Thief 1. I really ought to play Thief 2. I've heard that it is the better game. Thief, but even more Thief makes for a pretty compelling offer. Because I like that game a lot, and the idea of having more of it is pretty heckin' sweet. Another stick of dynamite, even though it's not very valuable, I think I will take it over one of these things. It's, of course, it is more valuable, financially speaking, than the feather we dropped, but also it's, you know, it blows shit up, which is sweet. If we can get up there. We don't really have the jumpiness that leads us up there, but most assuredly that's an area. We probably saw the entrance that leads to that spot already. Oh. You sure? Oh, it's that guy. I was gonna say. Oh, he's right there. Oh, shit. It's trying to avoid... Oh, yeah, I can't go into iron sights while I'm reloading. It's really unfortunate. There's maybe... It almost makes me wonder if there's something wrong with my setup. Yeah, it sounds like I should be able to interrupt the reload animation whenever I want to. Come at me, bro. There we go. Headshot. A Thief remake? Yeah, we got the System Shock 1 remake. Why not get something similar for Thief? I'd be down. I guess the only downside, of course, I guess they'd have to start with the first one and kind of work up, because again, everyone says that 2 is the best. And presumably that's what we're eventually going to get with System Shock, that eventually they'll remake System Shock 2. Which in a similar sense everyone says is the best one. These guys are always ready to throw down. They don't like look for who shot them or like look around or anything. They just start firing, man. They just start blasting. I respect it. Leveled up though. So I started blasting. This whole little area, it leads to the mine. Okay, so this, we're actually going towards where we want to go. This is like the main direction. I was actually kind of hoping this would lead us to like an extra spot that was, you know, not really necessary per se. Because again, we saw the area in that first bridge we crossed near the start of the game. That is so dodgy. It's a dodgy boy. Yeah, I was hoping that would basically lead to that same little area. So, and it very well still could. These guys are really good at turning around and forcing me to miss my well put together headshot setup, or I just miss of my own accord. And again, I realize the fact that I'm farther away is not doing me any favors. That's okay. We eventually take him down, and of course, it's easier to dodge their shots. The game makes no illusion about the fact that I'm doing not the best damage. And half the time they kind of lose interest in me anyway. Am I not pretty enough? I'm taking this very personally. They're very good at remakes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of what I've seen of them so far. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they've yet to do any series wrong as far as like the remakes they've done and remasters and modern ports that they've done. I mean, they've really done a great job so far, so I've been very impressed. Seen some zombified dead horses. I hear some footsteps. Some stompy boys. I think it's one of the acid spitters. That noise sounded acid spitty. Legacy again, that'd be cool. That'd be really nice to see. Oh, something does see me. Probably an acid spitter. And he's giving up the chase. These guys.
Bleed the freak.
Hey, there he is. Did you say bleed the freak? I like that Alice in Chains song. Actually surprised that worked as a headshot. I mean, it wasn't exactly an Iron Sights kind of thing. Yeah, Legacy of Kain. I never did play the games, admittedly, but I've watched other people play them, and they look extremely cool. And they look like especially like the very first one looks like the kind of old school jank that I love. I love to see in like really old series. So yeah, that's very much on my list.
I could use a bag or two.
Not have room for shotgun stuff. My inventory is quite full, so maybe I should take that as a sign to hightail it back. What's his name? Is his name Joe? I can't remember the guy's name. The good old what's his name? I know him all too well. Such a memorable fella.
What do you mean I can't hold all of these?
Surely I have one space in my inventory somewhere. Surely. Hey, I do. Look at that. Let's do one of these. Drop it like it's hot. Boop. And it goes, and grab this. Pretty sneaky. Yeah, I think I would. I think you're right. I think I would really enjoy them. Seems like it'd be my bag. My cup of tea or my bag of tea, maybe. I mean, I guess you could put the tea in a bag. That's how most people do it, for that matter. Yeah, there's nothing I can grab right now. We don't have inventory space for it, but we've cleared the path and already killed a bunch of bad guys out here. So next time we pick this up, we'll probably just come back here. Or what I could do, since it might be another week or two before we play this game again, I think what I'll do is I'll just save and quit here. And then I'll know next time we load up, I'll be like, oh, where was all that loot I saw last time that I want to come back for? I'll spawn in the midst of it, and I'll say, oh shit, all right. I'll just go back to our boy, what's his face, to sell stuff. And you're right, we do have a level available to us. Oh, do I want to do that now, or do I want to wait? I guess we can go and do that now. So I was kind of looking at this one last time, the weapon sway going down. I think that would be good. We've been doing a lot of shooting lately. I want my shooting to be more gooder, if possible. And then I might just take this one as well, resistant to resist a lot of things. So far, we only have acid that we've had to deal with, but eventually we'll have things like fire attacks and explosions. I'm sure bad guys throwing dynamite, shit like that. And we could just go in for another tick of bloodless, which would be nice. I don't know what strong bleeding is, but it sounds awful. So probably a thing I should avoid. More gold, not a bad thing too. Just kind of nice. Getting loot off of monsters, just kind of nice. I would sell sand in the desert, he says. That's more for melee, I'm pretty sure. Running speed. Yeah, I would say one of these two. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, actually. Well, the trading price being more... maybe that would be nice, because I was saying earlier how there have been purchases I've wanted to make that I've been a little bit short on, so that would help us quite a bit. Man, this game rocks. This is a very good video game, and I look forward to playing more of it very, very soon. But it is nearly 1 a.m. Let's go and wrap it up here. Started a little bit later than I wanted to, but I want to make sure I definitely wanted to get another stream in tonight. And like I said, even though it might be another little bit before we play this game again, I knew I wanted to stream this because I've been thinking about it all day. It's like, man, I can't wait to play more Blood West. This game rocks.